She be good.
Okay, so I have all cameras set up this time. A few times I've done it, it's like, what cameras? Where did I put them? And yeah, audio is still working, which is good. I don't know whether
we have
one.
audio.
Well, hey, it's like these three little green bars there, and they no longer show on the recording because we're not doing it by Skype anymore.
1, 2.
Okay, so we are session number 90.
Yay!
So for the Friday night, it's up to 90. Not counting the Wednesday night ones that have added on in the overall total. So I think I actually have that still up there.
The overall total.
Yeah. So campaigns, let's see. Overall total is about 144 games.
Hey.
Nice.
Love it.
Because the Wednesday one had 56 sessions. Yeah, so it's hard to imagine that you'll be more than halfway past what Wednesday night did. And you will combine Wednesday night in.
Yeah.
How many sessions have we got to 100? Is it next one? Or?
10 more sessions to 100.
Oh, 10 more for this one.
You're
Yeah.
thinking of
Oh, sorry, I'm thinking of
D&D.
D&D. That's right.
Where a lot of the D&D ones have gone over 100 now.
yes. Yes.
It's whether or not a character has played for 100 sessions.
Different question. Way.
So
I'm alive.
that will be cleaned up as I go, now that I've managed to get it to actually show you the actual session video now. When you click on the session, you get the session video appear in the campaign. So you'll be able to keep track of everything, and I intend to merge that in with the character.
Nice.
So the characters will be able to see what sessions they've been in and use that to look at the stuff. Making them all interactive makes it a little easier for me.
The time was they didn't become a
Wrong game.
Still fun.
And I'm sure Josh will point out, could happen in this game.
It could
Yes.
happen in this game, yes.
My
As
dude
if
can
it-
no longer flex. And has cats instead of puppies.
Well, it could be hamsters.
Right.
Delicious.
Naked
Gerbils? Gerbils.
They're snacks, right?
Snacks.
Delicious, delicious snacks. They're like popcorn chicken, right?
It's very.
Just, Doozer probably doesn't care.
So tonight we'll start with players who have joined online. That will be Mark.
Hey, I'm playing Sparky, the bald dwarf rogue, who is mistaken for a gnome occasionally by certain players. So.
Just certain players. I'm sure the GM has no influence on that whatsoever.
None whatsoever. Our
and
team is quite neutral in the whole situation.
Naked mole.
So technically, you did that for a character that's not in the game anymore.
That's what's annoyed me about the whole situation. I did it for a character of the game. Now you're not playing here at the moment. Therefore, I shouldn't have done it in the first place. I would have been fine. Yeah. Things I do for people. I don't know.
But hey, it is always interesting to have the follow-on and going, this happened all this time ago. And then at the table today we have M.
Hi, I play Doozer, or Flex One Arm, and I have Puppy and Giant, who are looking a little worse for wear. Thanks to La Mastu.
Yep.
Zombie dogs.
Or not zombie dogs, we're not quite sure on the distinction of that yet.
Well,
Zombie.
you do know that if anyone makes an offering to Lamastu, it's generally a flesh offering. Whatever they do to that, it doesn't heal up,
Yep,
but they act as if it's not a problem.
yep. And is it morning yet?
Nope.
Okay, well then, from yesterday morning, you have had that bright and early wake-up call of 91 days left.
That brings us to Josh.
Hi, I'm Josh. I play Parry Hotter, the buffest wizard known to man.
It's seriously plot armor.
Not just plot armor, the dice love him.
No,
Yeah.
I know.
I love the buffest wizard known.
No
Who
matter how
doesn't
well
love the
I
buffest
roll the
wizard
dice,
known
he
to
seems to
man?
survive.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure I grabbed my flashy dice. There they
Yeah,
are.
I was going to say just on the outside of the...
That way I can actually see how
No,
well he
don't worry.
survives.
One day Parry will have his comeuppance, by all means.
Like, yes, I can survive jumping off this natural one.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
No,
definitely.
No, I'm gonna
I will-
I'm gonna seduce this
If
thing.
your dice won't kill me, my dice will.
No, it's gonna be I try and seduce this thing because I am the buffest, sexiest wizard known to man. Oh wait.
Oh, wait.
I succeed and oh.
Yeah, those tendril things have teeth. Oh.
So you want to go back to being a woman, right?
Well, it does have that stuff happen in his family.
Yeah, definitely.
The whole reincarnation and having new bodies, new races, new sexes.
Yep.
Yep. The
And-
hotters are a hot mess. Ah.
And then we have Kesley.
Hello, I am playing Fandra the Druid, the manager and overseer, now out in the field and figuring out, this is a little bit harder than she thought it was. So,
Manager and overseer of this mess.
of this mess.
Your oversight's a bit lacking.
It is. Just like, these guys need a lot more training.
Your CEO
I'm
said,
one of these guys.
I can do this. I can't do this.
This will be an easier. Oh wait.
And then we have the fact that the characters have already used a big chunk of their spells last session.
Yeah, I'm panicking, it's fine.
And Dooz is
Parry's
nursing a big bruise on the side of his whole body. Leroy
And I've got,
towards the
I've got 5 damage on Sparky's got 5 damage on her as well. Yeah.
Growl.
I was like, Grom. Like Grom.
Willie has 26 damage. Dooza has 27.
Where's my stuff? I think I got touched.
Sparky has 5.
Yep.
However, I still got 15 hit points. So, like 21. Is that correct?
I mean, I'm not
Giant
even
has
half yet, so that's
17
fine, right?
damage.
What?
Puppy has
Sleep 8.
28.
I'm trying to think of what. It isn't because you haven't got one person.
And I believe Josh had 21.
Yep, that's what I've got.
That was 27 on that sheet.
Yeah, so I was just checking that before I moved it over to the actual game to note down what people had. It'll be interesting for the people who aren't here. So Sparky has 5. Wanda didn't take any damage.
Nope.
Fondra was smart. She didn't throw herself off one of the
I
parapets.
She is literally
I
the
use my
form.
spells. That's the problem.
She is literally the foreman of the group. We'll just sit back with a hard hat on and go, yes.
I'm just like, you there, you there.
And then,
It's
watch,
like,
and
yeah.
then watch all the workers not listen.
Mainly just watching over, just being like,
Why?
that's an ocean violation.
We'll just sweep that under the rug.
I did not see that.
They did what?
What do you mean 3 of them went off to the pub, somehow managed to get an insect implanted there in their brain, and why is there a horde outside my door?
They brought a horde home again.
Yeah. Not raising that with health and safety.
A lot of worse things that can happen. And it was all because you went off and did some exploration.
Yep.
So it had.
Splitting the parties are good.
We tried to be Pathfinders for the first time. Oh wait.
Oh, we found a path, and man, did that path lead to devastation.
Apparently this is what happens when you do
Okay,
your job.
so
Mhm.
amongst the 3 of you, you could each get, well, the 4 of you technically, you could each get a healing from someone.
They do, yeah.
Yay!
So either you could do it yourself or ask one of the NPCs to do it for you.
Oh, I want an NPC. Let's do it. This is where Perry dies. Can I go to my Cypher Mages actually?
The Cypher Mages are not known for their healing capacity. They're good at using things
I
to
don't want
harm stuff.
I don't want the Tinkertons to touch me.
So you got the choice of the
Is it-
dwarves or
No.
the Cypher Mages. The
I
dwarves
trust
aren't known
dwarves,
for their
yeah.
healing capacity either.
I was about to say neither of them are.
Dude's just gonna rummage in his backpack for a little while, find one of the, I think now, 8 potions he has left, get one out, chug it down.
Okay, so that is a D8.
That is a D8. That is a D8. That is a 5.
So you
5
have
points of healing.
5 less damage, so you now got 22 damage.
Yay.
Not scary at all.
Can you remind me what level of spells I've used?
You have used, because you're supposed to write down all the spells you've memorized.
Yes, I have that.
So you have used your 2nd level acid arrow,
Yep.
another 2nd level acid arrow,
Yep. So
and
those are
you've
gone.
used a 3rd level wall of thorns
Yeah, so all of those are gone. Okay.
for the day.
Yes.
Until the next one.
Can I medicine anyone at all? Or?
I'm sure Sparky can hands-on someone.
Perry's willing.
You can
Okay.
you can do each person once.
Okie dokie. Okay. So we're going Parry first, hey?
Yep, hands-on parry.
I'm
He doesn't
normal, nothing extraordinary, normal one.
Perry.
And
Good.
That's why
That's
I
a
put the
30 on that one.
Thassilonians hugging people.
Yes.
so, Mark, that was a 30 on that one.
That was a 30, so that means you critically succeed at healing him, so that's 4d8. Does Parry want to roll a 4d8?
I can roll.
Yeah, Parry can do that if you could. Yeah. I've only got 2d8 here.
We can see if the dice like it today.
1, 1, 1, 1.
The buff is bad roll today.
Good roll today. Wait.
Our dice are like, oh my god, we're not at home. Badass.
Yeah, that's what they're doing at the moment.
I'm at the gaming table.
And the other two, I think Willie got some damage, didn't he? Or
Willie has some damage, yes. Willie is on 26, but you might want to do Dooza, Giant, Poppy, and
yeah, okay.
Giant, and what was it? Yeah, Poppy and Giant as well.
Yeah.
So 48.
Okay, we'll do
48.
Loser first. Next one.
Yep.
Okay.
Those are not too bad. 11, 16.
23 for Loser.
So 16 for Josh.
Takes me to 31 out of 36. I'm a bit more comfortable with that.
So that means you have 5 damage remaining.
I mean, 16 out of what? 32? Actually, it's pretty even. It's actually
And
dead
considering
even.
you can't take another medicine roll for the next hour.
Well, I'm at
Just don't let
20.
anything
I'm
happen
at
in the next
22 out of 78 hit points, so I'm
Jump
not
off the
too
tower.
bad.
Yeah, so I've got
So you
23
get
for
48
Loser
on you.
on my medicine roll.
So
That should be
2d8 because you didn't
That's
get
not
15.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, 2d8.
Yeah, he
Oh, sorry,
too many
one.
dice. My brain went, yes, he had enough, and then I was like, no, he didn't.
Not quite as good. But that's funny that they still rolled the exact same. 8.
And
So
I'll
that
go with
means
Puppy
you have
next.
14 left.
Puppy.
And
Puppy's getting some touches.
Good puppy.
Puppy got a 31.
So Puppy gets 48.
Sparky.
And-
Good Puppy.
Yeah.
Bad Doozer.
Yeah.
Whack.
It's like, yeah, here you go.
Good
Good
down
puppy.
to again.
And Giant got 20.
Twenty.
Yeah.
28.
And Giant got 22, man. So.
So Giant gets 2 dice instead of 4.
Yeah, so Puppy's the favourite.
Well, Puppy's the oldest, so. Alright.
I know that's a 2.
Yeah, you know that's 2. 2.
They're in Japanese.
Oh.
2, 2, 3,
5,
6,
11,
7,
there's 18.
18.
my brain.
Okay, so Puppy has 10 damage left, and then 2d8 for Giant. It's always amusing when you roll.
Well, if you don't have your
simple
computer
dice.
calculator here anymore, so you had to poke me. It's like,
Yeah.
my human
Well,
calculator.
human
Let's figure this out.
calculator.
It's possibly Doomsday had controlled both Puppy and Giant when I got near it, so but I'm sure there's a reason
Puppy
behind
and
that.
Giant are roughly the same, so Giant has 11 damage left. And then Willie, I believe you're going to do. So how did you roll, Willie?
I'm rolling for Willie now.
We can tell Peter exactly how well you looked after him. Jamming a beam through him last session.
Please, Farrell, just make it a slap on the ass and walk away.
Yeah.
You'll be right.
16? How's 16?
So that's 2d8. Just 16.
Okay.
Just barely.
Just 16, yeah. So I got a 3 on the dice. I came close. Sorry.
Could you roll 2d8 for that, please?
Oh, 2d8?
Yeah.
And letting the players do the nice roll.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm happy to leave Sparky with 5 damage, so that's okay.
3.
So that's 11. So Willie is not doing too bad.
It's still not I heard really in the first place. I felt I had to do that one.
I thought you'd appreciate that. So it looks like
But got
Sparky
go.
spent the hour looking after people.
Yay.
So would
Yeah,
you
next,
like to,
next one, next.
would you like to do yourself in the last 10 minutes of the hour?
Yeah, I'm about due to roll a 1 now, so it's about time. So.
But doesn't it increase the DC on yourself?
Oh, does it? Well, I should turn a light on in my hotel room, in my hospital room, but I haven't done that yet. 28.
28?
Very
Okay, I was just
expensive
looking up
hotel.
the... Well, it is
Man,
a
you
hotel
must be
for
in a
looking
nice
after
hospital.
yourself.
We're making jokes at work today because we're getting the new building at Campbell Services.
Yeah.
And we're like, it's all going to be nice and shiny, the floors are going to be clean. Hell, I could even lick a wall and not get sick. And then I went, give it 1 day, the floors are going to be scuffed.
So
the
Mark,
walls
you
are
get
gonna
we
hold-
roll 2d8 for you, so someone roll the 2d8. You didn't critically heal yourself.
2d8.
Just
No, that's cool. That's fine.
Yeah. 10.
10. But you are fully healed.
Yay.
I feel exhausted right now, but I'm fully healed. Healed as many people as I possibly could.
And so you see Sparky running around healing everyone while you're resting up. And then you hear alert coming from the people at the top of the tower saying that the creatures have returned en masse.
Yay!
Apparently, the 4 of you are in charge as
The other 2 are lost in the crowd.
the other 2 have found a corner to rest up.
Oh, sleeping through the battle, of course they are.
So at the end of the last wave, we managed to get the crate and salted meat and stuff. Would we have had a chance to get that to the top of the tower, or was everybody busy recovering?
No. Didn't we actually make...
We thought we made
you
it.
dragged over the stuff for that, but you're not exactly sure if they're going to be able to make enough of it.
I thought we made a long police system with an empty barrel.
No. Enough for the horde. We've made like 2 barrels because that's literally like all we have.
I was saying at the end of last session we were planning on...
They're doing that while you're doing other things.
Yeah. So they probably brought that over in the hour we've been resting.
Is there enough to dip crossbow bolts into salted water at all, or not really?
You can dip crossbow bolts in the water, but that's not guaranteed to last long.
No, you'd need
Because
to.
it could fly off. You would have to almost
It'll
like...
dry out back.
Because it's salt water, not salt.
Yeah.
That's fair enough. Fair enough. That's the last question.
It almost have to be like...
It's a
water
good
balloon.
question.
Yeah, pretty much.
Arrow.
It's the same as dipping an arrow into a vial of acid and then firing the arrow and expecting it to do acid damage.
Yeah.
That's fair enough.
Not how it works.
So if you
That's
do
all good. I have
a level system
backups.
that
Like a
you
hollow-
pour it into.
Yeah.
If you had like a hollow point
that's
arrow,
different.
it would work.
And so your all of thorns have disappeared long ago.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
they
They,
lasted for 1 minute.
Damn.
yeah. They only last for a small amount of time.
And it makes you feel happy that there's a lot more out there now as you look out the window. So, how are you going to... Well, you see them massing. They haven't charged yet.
Haven't charged yet.
And all we have is 2 barrels of salt bottom at the top of the tower.
And a prayer.
I don't even know what's happening.
At this time, Sparky decides to go through her backpack and pulls out some alchemist fire and acid flasks. If anyone would like one of those.
Okay.
You just pick which one you want. I've got 2 of each, lesser ones. So
I don't think Paris is around that far from this tower to them.
I mean,
if anyone wants them,
I would
you can have.
take,
You
I'll
got,
take alchemist fire.
yep, just the alchemist fire lessers, and 2 of each, I think. So
I think Paris is literally going to take pot shots with Ray of Frost, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, the problem is Doozer is pretty much useless unless I'm on the ground.
You can be Barrel Boy. If they get too close, just throw some salt water on them.
So are you going to have just a small number of archers up top? Or are you going to do something else? Are you going to hide in the tower?
Good question. What to do this time?
Well, I mean, are they?
I think
They still react to just sound, don't they? But they know where we are.
surely
Yeah.
people would have buckets.
They did not bring a lot of stuff into the storage room with them because it was most of the gear is in the room with the box because it was either that or leave people outside of the building.
Yeah.
So that's why
So-
most of the provisions are in there.
So we've just got 2 barrels.
And I think that's food because I
I said
heard a door.
So you mean that another
helps to pay
no.
for stuff.
Well,
I was going to go up the top of the tower, Martin, if that's no one else wanted to do it, just to keep an eye on things.
So you stay at the top. I'll stay at the
So when
top. So which one is the top?
that is the top.
This is the top. Okay,
This is
so
the very top.
that's me. That's Dooza and puppies. But we can probably
So yes,
Right
you're,
here.
you're at the very top of the tower. They put you there. Don't you feel
Okay.
happy that they put you on the front line? You can see this
Well,
horde of creatures coming your way.
Is it still night?
It is still night. Because there's lots and lots of eyes.
Yeah. Ugh.
I have you and the puppies in the top of the tower. Where would you prefer to be?
I mean, I would probably prefer to be closer to the ground.
Are you in the bottom?
I would keep the dogs away from her. Oh yeah.
Oh hey, if they eat them, they might get bigger.
Yeah, true. Would you like a small plate of food?
Well, bring mine over. I will eat a little bit as I do stuff.
Yeah.
And that is an amusing picture of what they showed for.
Yes. That's me terrified.
Where are your placements now?
They should be sitting on the end there. Oh no, they're over here.
Over. Ah.
Ariadne thought ahead. And I think she prepared coffee for people but hadn't actually made it yet.
Oh.
So if you felt like making coffee, you're welcome to. So you could ask her if she felt up to it.
I should be good for now.
I need 2 more placements. These are long boxes.
I'm good.
Good.
Figure this out in a minute.
Okay. So I have Sparky and me up top, Dooza and puppies on the bottom,
I mean, I'm probably better up tall too, so.
I was gonna say parry. I have parry on top as well.
Parry's always the top. Couldn't help it, come on.
Yeah, it's right there.
It does suit the parry.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Though I did like the scene where Parry and Duza had a romantic moment together.
Yeah.
That's really funny.
And people were going, but it's like, it's Parry. Parry doesn't care if it's male or female.
Yeah. Parry is equal to all.
And as far as Parry's concerned, everyone can be seduced.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. I'm pretty sure Parry just thinks they're just
I am a frat house.
does not matter who it is. They just need to appreciate me.
Mm-hmm. That's it. As long as Parry has a good time, he doesn't care.
So aren't we lucky that Sparky hasn't read that book yet?
Mm-hmm. We've probably heard tales of this book, but I never dipped.
Just so you know, Mark, there is a journal of Parry detailing his conquests in overt detail.
Your virgin eyes should not read it.
You probably put both Sparky and Pimwinkle and Balath to shame. As we did have both of them go down the sexploitation path.
Oh yeah.
He's replying to my parents.
Sorry, guys, I had a doctor come in. So.
That's all good. So, how do you want to do this? As you can see that they are massing. You can wait for them to attack, or you can take the attack to them.
Dance battle!
I mean, I'm guessing it's still true, the fact that they attack sounds?
Yeah, they go by vibration and sounds.
Vibrations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Though they do seem to be attacking with more intelligence than each time they attack you.
These
Like
ones
the hive mind's being told.
Like how it
these
works.
ones have 3 brain cells, not 2.
Well, the last ones came in a different way.
Mm.
Where the big ones were up front.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And from what you can see, the big ones are taking up the rear this time.
Because they knew they were taking the big ones out.
Mm-hmm.
Can we see how many big ones there are? Not at all.
You cannot tell, you just see lots of eyes.
Oh, okay.
Lots of eyes just shining back.
The problem with taking the battle to them is we start killing
Protection.
them, they start feeding. Well, that and protection.
Our arrows will block out the sun.
Look, I think honestly, if we can somehow make sure we only have 1 or 2 at a time, it'd be easier than taking a whole lot at once because they will get surrounded and stuff like that.
Well, that's
That's
the
my
thing.
thoughts.
Duza was thinking of if there's a doorway he can occupy.
You would have to go to one of the other buildings. The doorway to this tower is the opposite way of where they are.
Hey, keep in mind, they knocked a wall down.
Yes, I remember that one. Yeah.
So if they are capable of knocking the wall down, possibly even the tower is not safe.
Yeah.
Well, the big one did.
Because all this is cliff. And
Yep.
they're smart enough to know not to go over that. That's dilapidated. That's what. This one is crushed, I think.
That one is dilapidated. The tiny one has its back wall completely gone, and as well as its front wall.
And this one is starting to go.
Harry's idea is let them mass in certain areas and then splash them with the salt water we have.
The question becomes, how much salt water is enough?
You can use up all your fresh water
Didn't
to
we?
turn it into salt water. You have
Hey,
2
guys.
barrels of water. Hey,
Yeah,
Peter.
Hey!
Hey!
Peter, we're very sad that you're not here.
Well, you made it
No.
just in
Better
time for
late
us
than
to
never.
all die.
Well, no, it's more the fact we're driving to the table and we're like, it's the first time in almost 3 years that we've been at the table, and I really wish Peter was here. do our usual craft beer trade. I'm drinking this tonight. Do you want some?
So they're currently debating. Currently debating whether or not they meet the enemy or stay
hilarious.
inside and wait until the enemy knocks the walls
Dinner
down.
looks good.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, Mills and Grills, now that they're back in operation. Oop, 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 you didn't click the door.
I didn't click the door. And surprise guest at the table.
The ghost from outside. I think part of the issue is, like, if we were to wait for them to come to the tower, which they would knock down, everybody is amassed inside. There's not enough space to even try to move.
I mean, that's the thing. We either move everyone outside,
Good.
or the people who are better combatants go outside.
Yeah.
Barry's got me.
What if we had the better combatants? Because, like, this is the tower, so that doesn't count. The better combatants kind of getting them to funnel in this way so that we can hit them with the water better.
Yeah, get him
You
all.
have enough water to properly have 10 shots.
Yeah.
The thing is, we can kill a lot of the little ones really
Or,
easy.
or hit one big thing with the water.
No.
Exactly.
It's the
Like-
big ones that are the problem, and it's the ones that feed on the small ones that are the problem as well.
Exactly. So, like,
So
we
we
would
gotta
really
f-
kind of need to save one little big thing for a big guy.
If you don't take these things out, you need to either burn them to ash
Yeah.
or you need to freeze them.
Yeah.
Melt them with water.
Or splash some of the water
Well,
on them.
Well, yeah, because I'm pretty sure we found out that it is the Wicked Witch I'm melting kind of deal if you splash.
Yeah.
And so was it the other thing we learned last session was them collapsing after they've died that triggers the feeding because they hear the like
Not,
thump.
the
not,
thud.
unless, not unless they're frozen.
And
No, that's what I mean.
the
Unless
last time they pulled their dead bodies away when they left.
oh,
They hadn't done that previously, they just did feasted on them.
Mm.
right, so they've all feasted on them now. Heaps of them are now evolved. And
What if?
we are well and truly screwed.
Yeah.
That was fun. That was good.
Look, we've got a cliff dive as a backup option, so it's
Yeah.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a way to commune with them? Is there one that's smart enough that talks now? Maybe?
It could. But what's it gonna say?
Get off our island? You want
My
next
dinner.
You want my next dinner? Take me to your leader?
Next meal.
What about?
Give us a way to get off this death island? Because they can't get off this island.
No. They'll probably be the one where it's like, we will destroy you and destroy all of your kind.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to try to keep a lookout, see which direction where they're going to come on, and try to
Well, they're all coming
Are
from
they?
the north.
north.
To the south is the
So-
cliffs that lead down to jagged rocks.
Yep.
Okay.
So anyone who leaps off the cliff has probably a 10% chance of making water.
That's still 10% chance.
It is it is a chance of survival.
Hmm.
And then, you're only rolling. I think
I was about to say,
you're
plus the
taking
full-
half damage instead of full damage for falling.
Yay.
As you hit very solid water.
Mm-hmm. Is there any way to get this police system that we've rigged up to this tower to...
I thought I was still working on a police system to get all the water out of it. We were talking about using all of our rope combined with a barrel and trying to scoop as much of the water out from the sea as possible.
Well, that's what I mean, but as a means of escape as well, I'm not taking the falling damage.
Yes, but the hour is not enough to
Do
do
all
both.
that.
Yeah.
And you prioritize making salt water.
Yeah.
So we've got 2 barrels of salt water,
Mm-hmm.
which is enough to take out one really big thing.
All 10s.
Or 10 small things.
And you remember that these guys are deaf. So shouting orders not going to trigger much,
No.
but they will feel the movement.
Yes.
Yeah.
You want to know Morse code?
Well, that's more of a tapping tap.
That's all.
Whereas
Yeah, you
you
don't want
you could yell
Just,
and say and plan everything by voice.
Yeah.
I'm going to get all the cipher mages and huddle them in saying,
You find that you're of a higher level than all of the cyber mages.
yeah, it's not surprising.
They didn't send their best.
They just sent cipher mages.
Well, if people want to get better, they get sent out in the field.
They-
Those that don't return obviously weren't making the grade.
Mhm. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Harry will say, whatever you do, burn them to a crisp, or sorry, burn them to ash, or freeze them solid.
Prioritize the big ones.
We can pot shot the small ones as much as we want.
The thing is, regardless of what we kill, they're gonna start. If they hit the ground, they're gonna start eating the big ones.
So our priority is probably keeping this pulley system safe.
No, you've got a pulley system into the warehouse to the side of the old storefront.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which goes from the top of the tower down into it.
Do we think that any of the people that we are currently with will be able to make more salt water as we fight these things off?
Well, if they use up the last of the drinkable water.
The next question is, how long can we last without drinkable water?
3 days.
Okay.
And we're what, 4 or 5 days out from the ship coming?
6 days.
Yeah.
You're barely going to survive with
With what we have.
1 barrel. You would have survived better with 2.
Yeah.
I don't think the trick is, like, the saltwater barrels are going to be good if we get in a huge pinch.
Yeah.
I don't think we rely on them.
No, I think that's what I thought with the things that there's 2 lesser flasks and fires might be handy just to, if we get a bulk collection of them, just to burn them or dissolve them or whatever. But
Is there
we're
a
gonna
way, if we can funnel them into an area where people can drag them over the cliff?
I was gonna say, like, I was almost thinking of, like, how can we come up with, like, basically, like, a,
So think of them like you
conveyor
would,
system to knock them over.
ranging from house cat to panther to lion.
Yeah.
Someone dragging it over the cliff will probably go with it. So yes, if people are willing to give up their lives, you can get them over the cliff.
But if they got like people that can, like, or if like it's a bigger, say like the big cat size, can 2 people
2 at once.
throw it off without going with it.
Or can we cluster one of these buildings with some people?
Have you ever tried to move a cat that didn't want to be moved?
No. Well,
Well, that's dead.
If it's dead, yes, possibly.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If we're in
If
the
they're
area,
dead,
if
yeah.
we kill them before their friends can go munch.
But then you have to be faster than their friends also.
we can be. We can be.
We can be.
We can be. Well, that's what I mean. They're going to be support. They're going to be like, we're going to be trying to keep like a line.
Yeah.
And then they're going to come in behind us, try and get rid of these bodies so we're not feeding. That's my idea.
How many rooftops do we have that are stable to hold people?
One.
One. The big one.
Mm.
A tower.
Remember, you destroyed the only other stable rooftop.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
I believe Willie remembers that quite vividly.
Yeah.
So,
I
Peter,
did heal you, Willie, by the way.
just so you know, you have 15 points of damage on you from last session. The rest has been healed.
Yeah, I think we need to, like, I agree with what Em's saying. We want to kind of funnel in an area, then try to get rid of them without them eating it or taking it away. But there's no way we're going to be able to kill these quickly. It's going to have to just take attrition. Yeah.
Is our archers should be taking pot shots at.
Yeah, so I was going to do, I've got my hand crossbow, I can do a little bit of pot shots.
Disadvantage
But-
because of night and range light spells get absorbed by it.
Yeah.
They have the ability to absorb magic light.
What are the spells I have?
So they did Dancing Lights previously and watched as one of the creatures agent. Go, Peter.
What constitutes salty water?
Depends on how strong you want to make it, because salt water, sea water is what they're allergic to, not salt water. So salty water that you make may or may
so
not.
as an
provide
experiment,
what experiment would you like to do?
I want to urinate. I want to urinate into a container of some sort. Add in an amount of salt, and then use the flesh of these creatures to see whether or not that's sufficient.
I'm sure the rest of the party is willing to wait while you go and track one of the creatures down.
Yeah, because we don't have any body scenarios at the moment. Not in the last hour where we've been healing and resting.
What a big thing.
No, Mum said they dragged the bodies away.
Don't we have a whole heap of dead ones out the front?
I was about to say, the really big body that's been next to the barn's hole.
I'd
I'd be worried if that got dragged away.
That would have been right here.
So I think that one's too much
So what
to
are-
do there.
Yeah, because it crashed through, and it was like Sparky was underneath it. So it's like technically right here on this corner.
And that's the one I decapitated with
Yes.
Leroy Jenkins.
So I guess
I mean,
we
Willie
do
can
have
use his-
one.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
Well,
that they have announced that there's a big pile of enemies outside. The question was, how do you want to deal with them? Do you want to wait, or do you want to engage? So if you want to wait and do some preparation, such as making up your own salty surprise, and then forget you made it and give it to someone else.
I think we wait. But if we can get the idea around that if we have to engage in combat, people need to team up to drag the bodies we kill and throw them as best they can off the cliffs. Kick them
off the cliff.
Kick them off the cliff. Do something, and just get them off the field. Because if we start getting more and more intelligent ones, we are not gonna make it through.
So basically, wait and observe.
Yeah, I think.
Do
Yeah, I really can't think of anything else that really can do that
Do
will
watch
immediately
with
kill.
one of us and some NPCs, and then rotate.
And get this plan of combat around.
I'm happy to set up at the up at the tower, and because I've got when I did my character sheet over the weekend, I found I had greater dark vision, so I could actually probably see a little bit better than some people. So I might be able to.
It doesn't
might be
like
able to
that
help.
you're looking into a lot of lights.
I just thought I'll offer anyway. I'll see if I can spot them. But if somebody wants to do some testing, I'm more than happy to keep a kind of a eye out for it. Things
Well, you
happen.
can
So.
definitely see their eyes, because aren't their eyes like burning suns?
They are, so
Yeah, but
it's like you have lots of torches coming towards you.
It's like one of those like super powerful maglite flashlight things. For some reason, my brother's obsessed with. He's like, this is like
So,
total lumens.
we're happy to wait and observe these guys.
Quick question, Mom.
Yep.
If we get to combat, if we get to that point where we're going to start dragging bodies off the field and try and get the other NPCs to get rid of them.
I'm sure you can try that and see how well it goes for you.
Well, that, but also, is Puppy and Giant, are they smart enough to know a command, like drag this body
Fetch.
that way, like fetch this body over there, like, and try and get it off the field?
You'll find out.
They can probably bring it to you.
They do know a fair few commands, and they spend
Yeah.
a lot of downtime training them, so.
Yeah.
Guess it's time to see how smart they are, considering some of them are as big as they are.
Yeah, well, and that's what I mean. Like, if they help both, like, if two of them are on one of the small ones dragging it, it might not be quick, but there'll be at least another pair of hands, so to speak, dragging bodies out. I mean, I can't think of anything else apart from waiting to see what happens, and if we get to that point, that's my best idea. It's just murder everything and throw off the cliff.
That's the best I got too. And like try to funnel to go off the
Sit-
cliff, but
sit
they're
and observe.
smart enough that like it would be like fighting another humanoid and trying to throw them off the cliff.
Yeah.
Same
Sit,
intelligence.
observe. Hopefully we can make this pulley system to get seawater.
Yeah, well, yeah, some of the dwarves can do that,
Exactly.
while all the other NPCs,
Yeah.
hopefully, if we get to the
Do we
point of
have-
combat.
Archers and the mages on standby, and then
The archers are down to about 10 arrows each.
yep.
It's okay.
So
Again, we're
tell,
just
tell
here
them
to
tell
observe.
them to save the arrows for the big ones. We can take
Yeah.
the small ones out pretty easy from
From
that
where-
last combat.
Yeah.
It's the big ones that are the problem.
And then I took one alchemical fire from Sparks.
I think that's our play. Wait.
Okay, so
and see
while
what
Willie's
happens.
preparing his concoction,
Yeah.
A few of them.
Well, as long as I've got somewhere to test it. If I don't have anywhere to test it, no point.
well, you do have somewhere to test it, but you need to prepare it first.
Okay.
So they're all hiding behind walls.
Because they know we have projectiles.
Love this. That's great.
The whole idea is that we need to protect the dwarves making this pulley, whatever.
They're trying to flank us already.
Yeah.
And they are acting with far more intelligence than the last time you faced them.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
Oh boy.
Basically, they are looking like they are almost doing formations.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing like a trident here.
Which, hey, considering you did have your area effects thrown out last time,
Yeah.
unfortunately you don't have those back again.
Nope.
So they spend their time forming into groups. sure it's not scary at all.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
So yes, that's the time after you saying, yes, we're going to wait for them to come to us.
And they come to us.
They come to us.
And then you start to hear some larger ones moving in.
Casually reaching underneath.
Casually reaching under. Here you go.
Here's some I prepared earlier.
Don't worry, I have plenty to pull out.
Yeah.
Just wait until the dragon up there comes down.
Now these ones, you can tell they're bigger because they're putting out so much more light than the others. And all the buildings look well lit up.
Not creepy at all.
We have approximately how many hours till sunrise?
You have about 6 hours till
Yeah, we got a
sunrise.
long way to
Yeah, it's a long one.
Because it hasn't ticked over until the new day yet.
go. No.
Yep.
You have not heard your 90-day reminder.
Yeah.
That happens at dawn.
Yeah, yeah. I know.
If you get that, you'll be happy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta get there first.
And then you start to hear some clicking coming from the west.
Clicking.
Yeah.
That's not good.
West is that way.
Yeah.
Considering that all the rest of them will come from the north.
They've all been coming from the north, all the lights.
Yeah.
The
So
west is where the path along the top of the mountain range goes, all the way along the
So it's not
east
that
and west.
it's not that group that's clicking. It's
So-
further out.
It seems to be coming further out.
That's not good.
what does that mean?
Could be friendly. Could help us.
They are not friendly.
Be friendly. They could help us. I don't know.
Maybe it's friendly.
Since when is this game friendly?
Oh. What to do? Cause
Well, I think if there's the small ones are coming first, I thought the only entrance into the tower is through one door, isn't it? Right?
yeah,
It is, though you know the bigger ones can potentially take the wall down.
because
I know. I'm just thinking if the small ones try to go through the door first, at least we've got a little tunnel.
You don't expect them to go through the door, you expect them to go all the way up the wall and over the
Yeah.
top.
yeah,
Yeah, they
Oh,
they
okay.
can climb.
Mm-hmm.
As per last session, they have a climb speed.
And they can make it up to the tower in a move.
yeah.
So you get
Okay.
everyone packed in as dinner,
Yeah, pretty much.
It's a box turner.
and most of your people at the top have ranged weapons, so the moment a person drops in on them, it becomes almost impossible for them to
Yeah.
assist.
Yeah.
Oh, I can help. I'll keep them on.
Comparison from
2 seconds.
From where you are, you can see them. The squares represent how far away they are, and
Yeah.
these groups are visible. These ones are hidden,
Of course they are.
completely concealed. They seem to be moving themselves into a position to approach the out of sight.
Yeah.
You think they may even move around and come from behind.
Yeah.
So we'll call that down the tower. That they're moving around. I don't know. Hold still. Look carefully.
You
What
just
are you
don't-
thinking?
Well, the problem is some of us have parasites in them, so they know where we are.
True. That's also true. So they know exactly where you are. They
Uh-huh.
it's a homing beacon essentially.
And
good
Harry
point.
gets to make a will save.
Yeah.
There it is.
Uh-huh.
The GM had made notes. Duzo also gets to make a will save.
Yep. I'm not surprised by that at all.
What is my will save? My will save is... My will save actually really good.
It should be good. You're a wizard.
Yeah, 28.
Now, Duzo, on the other hand,
I mean, my will's not that It is over. It is plus 11, so it's not too bad. Not as good as my other ones, but not awful.
But hey, you're rolling at the table. The dice aren't your friend.
No. Not bad. Not good. 21.
21. Okay.
I
So,
rolled a 10.
both of you feel a sensation in the back of your mind.
Great.
Parry just hears the join us.
Join us.
And Doomsday hears absolutely nothing.
Okay. I just get spidey senses in the back of my head.
You just get the feeling of being watched.
Can Parry try to basically backdoor this thought process? Can you try and communicate with whatever's talking in his head?
Well, he's sure that they've actually connected to you.
Huh.
You seem to have blocked them from being able to enter your mind fully.
Yeah, so the thing is, if you open the connection, you'll probably accelerate.
Would you like to open the connection and let them in fully?
You're going to accelerate
Did
whatever's
Harry
happening.
practice occupancy?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I want to talk to these things, but if it requires me opening fully to the parasite, then
Become the mind flail.
I pretty much become the mind flayer.
Let's have
I
Professor
do have a
Snape.
mind flame miniature if you'd like me to pull that out.
Let's have Professor
Perfect, right?
Snape. Did Perry have a Professor Snatched?
Perry's really intrigued about communicating with these things.
Do it, look at girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, at
Does
this
Perry
stage,
want to communicate?
we're dead
Yeah,
anyway.
Perry wants to try and communicate.
Okay, so you feel something slide into the back of your mind.
Yay!
Hi there.
Hi, hello. Take us to your
Lo-
leader.
lovely weather we're having today, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
and you get that sense of, oh, that's how magic works.
Mm.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
Did we come in peace? Question mark.
You also, I'll give you a, let me see, do we have an insighty thing? We'll make it a perception roll as it is looking through your mind.
Yeah, that's fine. 28.
28. Okay, so you get the feeling that it treats you the same as you would a hamster.
Yeah. Cool, so I'm basically its pet. Awesome!
Yeah.
Well, I've always wanted to figure out like what superior being could basically treat me as a pet. This could be interesting.
Pet you and hug you and squish you and call you George.
Parry has a new kink.
And you notice that Dooz's eyes have a bit of a glow behind it.
Why? One of us.
Yeah,
One of us.
As Dooza gets to make a perception roll.
It's that whole flash photography.
Yeah. Yeah, my dice hates this table apparently.
Well, you are rolling outside of the dice thing,
True.
so it may
Yeah.
actually hate you for that.
True, probably. Can you move you those three over here?
Oh, she's.
Late night for the baby. 7 plus 11.
18.
18.
Okay, so
I'm fine, everything is fine.
Everything's all good. There's absolutely no reason why you're concentrating on the salt preparation at all.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Here's the thing. Deuce is downstairs while the rest of us are upstairs. So it's not like any of us would actually notice. And I think you're a little too busy as well. What? Wait, no, you would know though.
What?
If you're talking with it, you would see what Deuce is seeing, and you would see what they are trying to look at.
Not necessarily.
Well,
No,
sure,
they're
they are the
smart.
higher being.
They're smart enough.
And he hasn't actually joined them fully.
Yeah.
Nope.
He's just in communication with them.
Yeah.
And you hear this sound of something snapping down below. Apparently the water bottle got broken.
Which I didn't do it. Did I?
Did you?
Did I?
Everyone's looking around trying to figure out how the barrel broke.
Interesting.
I didn't do it.
Perry.
As this is happening, these are all brushing
Yeah,
around.
of course they
here.
are. Harry is going to.
They're just doing rush there.
So we all have new characters, right?
Harry, looking at the situation he's in at the moment, will communicate and allow his brain to be one with whatever's in his brain.
Don't
Straight up.
No, you can move.
Yeah, exactly.
There you
there they
go.
go.
At least Perry would like to see the existence of these things before, you know.
Die.
Okay, give me a what's a good roll for that? You've got diplomacy rolls. Good
Diplomacy.
you are at getting through to them.
Sure. 18?
18. Okay, so you're definitely getting a feeling of salt bad.
Salt bad.
Yeah.
So they feel threatened.
And that they are considering pushing the tower off the cliff.
Alright.
Of course.
Harry is going to. So they just feel threatened by the salt. Right.
Do you need to line? Somebody need to run outside and line with salt? But then again, is Perry saying this out loud? Because I can't hear, but
No,
you can share what you.
I'm trying to think.
Yeah.
Are we threatening them with the salt? If we just got rid of the salt,
Well, one of the barrels has already been broken by, I don't know if it was Deuce or not,
by
but...
mysterious
And it was the
circumstances.
freshwater barrel.
Oh.
we're going to get rid of the salt. If we're going to have, if we know.
Well, no one was watching the freshwater barrel. They were all working on the saltwater barrel.
So we now have 3 days.
It's
We'll
up
find
to,
a freshwater source.
it is
Yeah.
up to Perry.
Harry is going to communicate with this and say, we will get rid of the salt. We will not harm you with salt. All we come for is the meteor.
And give you another diplomacy roll.
Do we have rerolls? That's the next question.
No, no.
That's not bad.
28.
28. Okay, so you think you got through to the beastie.
Oh.
And then you realize that the beastie is
Hungry.
Mm.
For...
It only eats intelligent life. I'm sure one of you is safe.
Yeah,
Yeah. Intelligent life.
Okay.
You do know that it cannot reproduce attacking animals.
Intelligent
Yeah,
And I don't-
like you, like us.
life. Yeah, I know that.
And I don't think it would cannibalize its small ones.
No, definitely not.
Because its idea is
Um,
to grow.
And you do know that they turn people that they take into zombies under
Yeah.
their control.
Mm.
Jesus is
You haven't been zombified yet. You haven't had the creature burst out of your brains yet.
Not yet.
Harry's damn close. This is fun. I like keeping it with these. Yeah, pretty much. It's fun.
And the chirping to the west sounds closer.
Chirping to the west.
To ask the thing, what's the chirping to the west? Is that you?
Yeah.
Is it? I might be right there.
Wait, I don't see any eyes coming from the west.
Hmm.
Every time you've seen the creatures approach, they've been glowing eyes.
Yeah. Harry will try and stall these guys as much as he can until he knows what the chirping from the west is. As in,
Okay, so
while you're stalling, yeah, that's fine.
move up.
Yeah.
Depending on if you want to waste arrows or not, they move all the way over here.
Can you ask it how many intelligent life forms it needs to not be hungry?
Harry is. So his chirping from the west is getting louder. Do I know how close it would be, give or take?
Are you on top of this tower?
Yes.
Do you have dark vision?
You're part elf, right?
I think I do.
Yeah, aren't you?
Well, he's part elf, part dwarf. I'm sure part of it has dark vision.
Yes.
Maybe he just partly has dark vision.
Oh, fine. Yes, I do have dark vision.
I have low light, but not dark vision.
Okay, Parry gets to make a perception roll as he looks into the darkness.
The darkness.
Darkness.
The darkness, my old friend.
That's why I'm calling the parasite way. The darkness. 22.
22. Okay, you can see some large shapes moving towards you.
Odd shapes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't trust it.
I will communicate with the big thing. About possible intelligent life forms up to the west.
You get a lot of dissatisfaction from it. Apparently, you don't know what you're talking about.
Apparently I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, because they're chirping. I can't hear them coming. I don't know that they're there.
Can't sense any intelligence
Exactly.
in that section either.
They may be
Intelligent.
birds. They may be birds, so they may not be touching the ground.
But if they're large shapes, what's a large bird?
Large eagles? Or...
Big pterodactyl. Hopefully they're going to come and eat these things in a minute.
You could negotiate by saying you have hearing ability.
You can hear them.
Yeah,
It doesn't understand what you're talking about.
of course it does.
You have an extra sense.
It's a frame of reference it has no clue.
Exactly. It's making me more and more delicious to it because I'm sounding smart.
So what? Yeah.
So you get a sense that they're coming for the rest of you.
Of course they are. It's not a surprise.
But you see a really big one come up the back.
Yeah, that's probably the one I'm talking about.
That's
Talking
probably
to.
your friend.
Hey, friend. Give him a wave. Hi.
Hi, I'm over here. Eat me, please.
Yeah. You made
So-
meals on the menu.
I don't
At this point, I will give Sparky a will save.
I don't know any way out of this.
Ooh,
Apart
this is
from
gonna be
reasoning with it.
Cause well, Willie is
I'm
one of
trying. I'm
those.
also trying to, get the whatever's chirping out
Oh,
of
no.
the nest to come in and give us a hand in a minute. Hopefully.
The Deuce is the one who's got to be
Well,
first.
And Will's actually pretty good, but they're not all at 2 on the dice.
I mean, we have rerolls, right?
Yeah, I've got a few.
You can take a reroll if you want.
Depends on if he
I gotta do it.
thinks it's going to help him or not.
You can communicate with them just like Perry is. He's really not insane at the moment.
No, I want to reroll. I don't want to communicate any other things. I've got 3 things I already communicate with. Like Sandpoint, Devil, Ladamatsu, Desna. I don't need any more. So I'll roll again because I think they deserve that. That's better, 26.
Voices in my head.
Okay, so your backside starts burning. You have no idea why.
Okay. Look around. Is anything there? Any? No. Put my hand across the backside, see if there's any sort of hot thing there at all. Well, not really.
It feels as if someone's jabbed you with a hot poker in the butt.
Isn't that where Perry's face is?
No, that's on the chest.
Ah.
Where Perry likes to be.
I'm leaving that one alone. Up to you, Em.
I mean, I got nothing. I can't take this out by myself, and there's way too many.
Yeah, that's one thing I think at this stage I would probably
You
Like,
do
I can
have
see them.
enough people you could potentially have taken them out by keeping them out of the town. There's a lot of people in the tower.
there is.
Yeah.
Everybody grab a handful of salt as you run out.
We just said we weren't gonna harm them with.
Yeah.
I know.
Well, not that Perry said that, but you know.
Perry's not going to come this Did you anything about Rare Frost?
Well, it doesn't mean that they're not going to harm you either.
I know. So we're at a stalemate here. They're around all of us.
Well, you do know that as the sort of creature they are, they just consume until there's nothing there.
Yeah.
They don't care if they destroy their food source.
Yep.
But that's what you get when you're an alien parasite.
Yeah, pretty much.
Juicer has half a mind to like pick up Puppy and Giant and like launch ourselves off the cliff.
But then what?
Then what? Maybe you get the 1 in 10 chance if you know making water,
Yeah.
and then
And then what?
go splat.
Go splat.
And guess what? Puppy and Giant get to make the 1 in 10 roll too.
I said I had half a mind too, not that I was actually gonna do
The other half is more than happy to stay and be eaten.
no, I'm not more than happy to be eaten, but I will go
Are
down
you sure
fighting.
about that?
Yes,
Oh,
master. Eat me, please. Turn me into a mindless zombie.
Okay, so M gets to make another will saving throw.
Nah, nah.
Yeah, the problem is like none of them are in range of me being able to do anything. So I'm just
I
like,
can Ray of Frost it. That's about it.
17 plus 11.
would you,
28.
Okay,
could you
so
bring your frost in?
It's not a bad idea.
That's not
Very
gonna
bad
take.
idea.
That's not gonna take him out.
okay, M feels a familiar presence.
A familiar presence.
Duzar does.
Should I be worried about this familiar presence?
It sounds like a horse's laughter.
Oh, really? Juicer starts looking around for like flaming hooves on the ground.
Perception roll.
Ooh.
Oh.
Natural one.
Yep.
Happy with that?
Oh, sure.
I see a tower.
No.
The stars are pretty.
No. Juicer full on like freaks out.
Oh, because you feel the presence.
I feel the presence and just freak out. I hear this horsey laughter and
An attack roll.
wow. Alright.
What are you attacking?
I don't know. Whoever's closest to me probably.
Yeah.
12 plus what, but I have one of my neck splitters out.
Yep, sure.
I mean, I've got quick draw, so if I've gone into a frenzy, then 12 plus 15, 27.
Okay, so roll damage.
One of the NPCs is about to get cut in half.
Probably.
How about you can do?
Oh, come on. Get help. 5, 10, 13.
13. Okay, so you watch as you swing your axe mightily and see the second barrel explode
Oh.
under the weight of your blow. I'm sure it was an evil barrel.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Evil barrel.
Evil barrel.
Yeah. Well, I mean, hey, destroyed the source of what's gonna hurt them, so...
Yeah.
And if I've lost control of my mind, then...
Well, when you get unhappy, you get unhappy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure they all know about what nasty things can happen. As everyone's sort of looking at you in shock as you've just taken out their what they've just spent the last hour working on.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
As you watch the pulley system go flying and knock a few of them out.
No.
Oh no.
Whoops.
Did a good job.
Okay, so I'm gonna now ask for initiative.
Yeah, there it is.
Don't worry, we worked up to it.
Yep.
Wow, my dice really hates getting out of the house. Juicer comes to his senses for like 2 seconds.
Realize what he's done.
Well, it depends on what you're going to be attacking with your initiative.
Yeah, not much to start with.
Okay, so what was Sparky's initiative?
It was 27.
And what was Wanderer's initiative?
24.
What was Parry's initiative?
22.
Harry rolled low. What was Duzar's initiative?
13.
Even lower.
What was Willie's initiative?
I rolled a 2 on my initiative. Just by fine.
Willie's offline at the moment, so.
Oh, is he? Okay, so Willie gets a 0 then.
Not last.
Okay. So everyone hears the sound of what sounds like a horse laughter coming from the west.
Does Perry know what that is? Oh, somebody's talking.
I was gonna say.
Oh, hang on.
Fondra?
I would know, wouldn't I?
You would know, yes.
At the
Yeah.
Sandpoint what?
I don't know if you've met the Sandpoint Devil before.
I remember the horse that follows Sparky around.
Then yes, you probably know the Sandpoint Devil's laughter.
Okay. So terrifying. Okay. So
This is going to be the day that the Sandpoint Devil is pissed off at these guys because they're going to kill his prey.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what?
He-
If it works, it works.
The Sandpoint Devil wants you.
Okay, so you
the
see
funny
a flaming horse with wings appear over
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Our Lord and Savior, the Sandpoint Devil.
He's got buddies.
Is this where we
Followed by
start
a
to be-
bunch of axe beaks, so put them behind him.
Oh, see, I told you, birds.
I told you they were friendly.
Oh god.
We just have to stall them out enough.
So they actually have a picture of their version of the axe beak.
That looks more like Chocobo should look like.
Yeah, that's like realism.
Yeah.
As they don't even stop to attack, they just ride right through the whole pile of them there.
Just
Because they can trample.
Yay.
so they go.
Pretty much.
Hey.
As it can move, it can move 30 feet.
30 feet.
Oh, sorry, 35 feet.
And these are 5 feet.
Each square is 5 feet.
So 35. That would land him here, running over all of these guys.
Yep, and the ones behind just continue doing the same thing.
And then they all just kind of follow along. So with these guys,
They would pretty much be taken out by something trampling them like that. They
okay.
don't have the hit points to survive.
Alright, so I'm just gonna take away these ones.
To put it simply, just the Sandpoint Devil alone would most likely kill all of them.
Yeah.
But with a whole bunch of them following along behind.
And they've also kind of run right in front of where Doozes should be standing. So he's just seen the Sandpoint Devil like.
And it turns and looks at you while it's running through these
Yeah,
things.
yeah, no.
It's not even caring what it's running through.
He wants you.
And just think, the Sandpoint Devil doesn't even register on the radar of these creatures.
That's right.
He technically doesn't have enough intelligence for them to care about.
Oh, true.
Is he that dull, or is he just too intelligent for them to register?
Oh no, he's got a average intelligence for a person. +0. So he is smart for what it is, but it's not super intelligent. It's enough to completely mess with people.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wisdom through the roof.
Yeah, of course,
Yeah.
wisdom through the roof. That's not a
Charisma
surprise.
through the roof.
Yep.
That was a homing beacon of smarts for this thing.
So now we're back to Sparky and his hot butt. Her hot butt. Now Sparky understands why
Hot tush.
Sparky's butt is hot.
Hot tush.
So if you had a roll lower, you would have actually heard the Sandpoint Devil.
I've gone.
I was
and
close in the fact of saying.
So I assume I would have seen the sparkling or the fiery horse come out in the vision. And I go, oh, not again. Oh, really? Am I noticing that the devil's going through the aliens, or was it?
It is.
just-
You do
just-
notice it going through the aliens. It basically is trampling them as it goes. It is not a nice
Is it?
beast.
Nope.
It
No,
does
no, that's
36
fine.
plus
It's-
12 damage per hit.
Ouch.
I'm thinking about enemies of our enemies. Yeah, you know. If we get rid of one enemy, then we only have another one to do anything. I'd like to. Do I see anything else out there except for the thing, or do I? Can I
You
see
see lots
anything?
of these blue creatures coming towards you. That they may be shambling faster now that something has jumped into the field with them.
So we're trying to climb the tower.
I was
haven't
gonna say
quite
these
reached the
guys
tower
are
yet.
They
these
haven't
guys
quite
are
got
moving
around
around
yet.
this way.
Yeah.
There's only a couple left here.
Can I see any within range of a hand crossbow at all? Or not
You can, but unfortunately they have full cover.
Yeah.
really?
They have been reading with intelligence. You could probably get maybe one with half cover, but that would be not only a harder to hit, also a mischance.
Can I hold an action so anything that comes up towards the entrance of the tower, I have attack on it, or just because I feel
you
that?
can, except you don't have an easy chance of shooting at it because it could continue.
Not shooting. I'm just going to if I bring my daggers out kind of thing and just save a 2-action response for anything that comes in melee range.
You can have a
kind of thing.
1-action response by spending 2 actions. So
Yep.
you can wait. You're on top of the tower, so I don't believe you're down the bottom.
Yeah.
So if
I'm
you
just
pull out
gonna-
your dagger to stab something that comes to the entrance, you're not going to reach it.
All comes over.
Yeah, no. No, if I'm on the top of the tower and anything that comes up the tower, that's what I'm looking for kind of thing. So
Something that comes
So-
within your range.
yeah, within my melee range. Yeah.
Okay. So
That's me.
Sparky is ready. Did we have a Peter back?
Not yet. I'll let you know when he gets back online.
Okay.
Okay.
So what does Fundra do?
I'll ready an action so that when these guys get within throwing distance for me. So
You would have to lean out of the tower to shoot down there.
I would, yeah.
Yes, because it is the top of the tower is wider than the base.
Yeah.
So if they start climbing, you won't see it until the last few seconds before they come out.
So that's why I want to be watching and then knowing when they reach about here, I want to hit about here. Or throw over about here. Knowing that the top of the tower is probably this.
Maybe there's one.
Not here, it'd be here. So, yeah.
You want to drop one of the alchemist
Yeah,
bombs.
the alchemist bombs on him.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so alchemist bomb for Fundra.
Yep. Because
And that brings us to Parry. What does Parry want to do?
Harry will communicate with the big guy saying, some of your minions have seem to have vanished.
He doesn't understand what you're saying.
he doesn't see the attack.
No, he doesn't. Oh, he doesn't see it.
Because he doesn't recognize them.
Yeah, but he still would have seen some of his, like, small things.
Depends on if they're actually caring that much about part of themselves.
Fair enough. Don't care.
And considering we lose all ourselves over like a 3 or 5 year period, we don't really care about the individual cells.
I would think at that stage, like, those small guys would be like him losing a hair.
Oh, someone chipped it now. Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on.
So what does Parry want to do after trying to communicate and finding they don't seem to care about self-preservation that much?
Then
And you have a
Parry-
feeling that the nothing on the field is actually of importance to the intellect.
Even the big
Parry-
guy in
Parry's
the
got-
back.
Even the big guy at the back.
Wow.
Harry's got no clear line of shot to any of them.
You could probably see the really big guy.
Yeah.
And the line in front of him.
This?
And the Sandpoint Devil.
He's the assembly
Yeah.
now. I'm not gonna mess with him.
Yeah, you'd see them.
– 120 feet from the top of the tower. You can almost cover almost the entire battlefield. Almost.
He's just within range.
Just.
Like, very edge of your range.
Yeah, but don't forget, he now knows how magic works.
Yeah, now I know how magic works.
Isn't it nice? You taught them new things.
That means
And they
that-
now know how to command beasts as well.
But I mean, hey, to me, they're becoming smarter than me, so therefore I won't be eaten.
Well, they don't consider that a stock of intelligence. They consider humanoids specifically to be their
Yeah.
way of reproducing.
Yeah.
They consume and reproduce humanoids.
Yeah. I'll have a shot at one with a ray of frost, whichever one.
Okay. Attack roll.
So we need the T-Rex.
29. Okay, that's 2
T-Rex.
Okay, 29 becomes a normal hit on it.
Okay. Ray of frost. Right into 3rd level. Plus 8. No, plus 5, so 13 points of cold
13
damage.
points of cold damage.
Yep.
Okay, so that is parry. Okay, so it now seems to be their turn. So,
I probably just felt one of them get a bit colder.
you see a bunch of these start running towards where the body fell here and start running up the body.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because, hey, that is almost a ramp up to the top
Yeah,
of the
exactly.
tower.
Yeah.
So less of a climb for them to jump and get
Yep.
Yeah.
there. As these ones continue the same way.
Let's say, would this be an approximation for the body?
Sure. Just put that down in there, it will work well.
Yeah.
And then these ones are running around here to the other side of the tower. And they trigger Fondra's
Yeah.
acid flask.
So, with that,
It is a ranged attack.
yep.
But I believe you get a, because I believe a range of 10 feet. The
Yeah,
thing,
it is. Drop.
so still, even though it's a drop,
It's
it's a
still
-6 to the roll.
okay.
So you attack roll.
Okay. So
Which is amusing, so it doesn't matter how high you are up, the further
Yeah.
you are away, the harder it is
Yeah.
to hit the target you're aiming for.
so dexterity.
He's just
Make
still
it
aiming.
16. 10. Yeah.
What's your attack roll plus? Does it be
Plus
dex
3?
or?
Yeah. Because this is a dex attack.
So +3, so you're at -3 with the dice.
Yeah. Essentially.
So what was your turn?
10 total.
Okay, you see it miss the target
Yeah.
and just shatter on the ground. Bit of splash goes out.
With that, that's it. So it's direct hit deals the 1d6. Every creature within 5 feet of the point where the flask hits takes 1 point of fire damage. So the ones,
They all take 1 point of fire.
yeah. You know what? Something. Make sure I get all these guys over here.
These things all seem to navigate over here.
What about these? These
These move, start moving around that way.
this way?
Yep, heading towards the front door. Followed by these guys heading towards the front door. Start doing the move between.
Yeah.
And these ones rush around this way. And these ones seem to turn to face the larger threat.
Hmm.
Yeah.
They can feel it. Because they're
Yeah.
usually from
Yeah.
their
Yeah.
sensory
Their sensory range.
range. And they can see them.
Nah.
This is fine. We're just going to take out the small things.
Okay.
So we just need to.
Yep.
Probably
Now it is Doozle's turn.
Go do that.
You can sort of see that they've started their mass attack. And if these guys come around and hit that way, they will literally knock everyone on the top level off the cliff.
Yeah.
I mean, Deuce is gonna just do what he does best and start trying to mow down some of these little guys.
Okay. Is anyone between you and the door?
No, he's at the door.
Okay.
I was at the door.
Yeah.
Go.
So yes, the door smashes open as you go through, flying off the hinge.
Great.
It is Doozer after all.
I know it is. Hopefully you got some backup soon.
Let's do this movement.
25.
So the standard.
Oh.
Considering he already has one of these axes out, he's gonna quick draw the other one. Hunter mark to move.
You shoot on a hunter's mark the Sandpoint Devil.
Well,
But that's not defeating it one-on-one.
yeah, and it's kind of trampling other things at the moment.
He's
so.
trying to save you so it can be a one-on-one fight later.
No, it doesn't want the one-on-one fight. It wants its minion.
What's his minion back?
Something
Yeah,
else.
it's-
There's something else was
you're
trying to claim
someone-
your intelligence.
You're someone else's toy and he doesn't want to share.
Yeah. Yeah.
And just think, all he has to do is avoid Doozer for that 91 days, and it wins by default.
Yep. He has to beat it in a competition. Any competition.
No, it doesn't have to win, it just has to avoid.
No, but Doozer has to
Doozer
win.
has to beat it, yes.
In a competition, that is.
Well,
Wi-
in
without
in
support.
combat.
No,
Without.
a competition.
No, it's combat.
In a combat?
It's combat.
Doozer believes combat, but it was never stated as combat.
You have to beat
He
it.
had to defeat the Sandpoint Devil was the wording.
You have to defeat
Without
defeat
assistance.
anything.
Yeah.
You could win the game with hide and seek. Unfortunately, he always knows where you are.
Though you have to issue the challenge for it to
Yes.
count.
Yes. And Deuce is not that smart, so. As I was saying, I'm gonna go
On a killing spree.
on a killing spree if I
Yeah.
can.
Okay, so yes, you hunters mark the first one.
Yep. And I am going to attack. Wow, they both rolled the exact same. Sorry?
One.
No, a 14 actually. So 14 plus 15, so that's a 29.
So that becomes a double critical.
Double critical.
Both are critical hits.
Christ.
You get a feeling of no from the Sandpoint Devil.
No!
He's not Jesus.
Oh.
He's not a savior.
Oh damn. Yeah, so both rolls double, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Math.
Right of math.
6 plus 5 plus 10.
That's what I like about the Star Wars days. Less math involved.
Yeah. It's more just adding and subtracting.
Because
Whereas
roll.
this is all just adding
Plus what?
and then knowing what your bonuses are.
Be 2d8 plus 5. Double.
2d8 plus 5.
Yeah, so who's 6? have a 2. I have a 6, 5, plus 10.
19.
Because I have strength of 5. And I have 2 weapons.
Yeah, so maybe 50.
So 58.
Because, yeah, you got 39 somehow last time.
Yeah. Right, 58.
I think it's dead.
It basically flies in many directions with a
Yeah.
double swing, and you watch its head go flying over the side of the cliff.
Sweet.
Apparently, you don't have to collect that part.
That's good.
But its eyes glowed all the way down.
Keep going.
Way! Well, I've had a
No.
move, a hunter's marked, and I attacked.
Mm-hmm.
Is it puppy?
That brings us
I
to
haven't commanded the puppies
Yeah.
out yet.
Command
well,
is an action.
Oh, okay.
the puppies are waiting dutifully where you told them to.
Mm-hmm.
Stay.
And that brings us to, well, Willie's not here at the moment, so we're back to the axe beaks. Okay, so this one moves over here and does a 30-foot breath cone.
Whoa!
Oh. And it
It's
works
gonna
down.
So it lights up that area
Yeah.
for 60, 10 fire damage.
Dwarf. 60, 10.
Yeah, that's all of them.
Mm-hmm.
So
10. 10. 10. What did you roll? What time did
This is Sandpoint Devil. You gotta use some of my dice, right? Man.
Don't worry, we'll get to use them against you soon.
I'm sure.
60, 10.
Lots.
So it's good to see what the Sandpoint Devil can do. But he's just
18,
having fun.
19, 27 points of damage in that area.
27 points of damage. Okay, so he fries that entire area.
Yep.
Are they all
They basically incinerate.
Cool now.
They are.
Cannot be very.
There we go.
Yeah.
Hey, that's better.
Perspective from the back.
There we go.
Yep, say well.
Okay.
And yeah, so yes, you just see the entire side of the place light up, the roof above where everyone's been preparing stuff. So the little square there is on the top of the roof's on fire. The flame goes. Does 30 feet reach the circle?
It ends, so 30. So it's from here to here. So actually,
5, 15, 20, 30. That's actually where it ends. That would be where
it's
the
back there. So
cone
these
ends.
4 are still alive.
Okay.
Because it's.
And then these all come charging through the door.
Trample!
Because hey, actually it's fresh meat
Okay.
and cooked.
Yummy.
Bonus!
Okay. So these
You
guys
hear
are
the sound of clickety clack come from that side of the building,
click.
and I probably said they would have shredded those ones as well.
Yeah. Alright. So they're dead now.
So is there anyone else on the ground floor who's an attacker?
Yeah.
Technically,
NPCs.
everyone in the building could do so.
Right, okay.
You're like the playable parties up top. You're the only one, and
Downstairs.
puppies that are downstairs.
Okay, so Sparky, you haven't had to stab anyone.
But you can see.
Okay, so I'm trying to work out. So Doozes, when I look at the picture in front of me right now, with all those items, Doozes there around there somewhere, like near
This is
the.
behind the building over here, fighting these
Yeah.
guys.
And you
You're
are
on-
3
you're on-
floors up.
You're on top of the tower up here, watching these guys crawl up that dead body where you fell through, trying to get to the top of the tower, which they can get up here easily. in one action.
So you can see like the three circles here are
Yeah.
the levels of the tower. Is that right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're off
yeah.
camera, but yeah.
Well, we can see on the side.
Oh, on the side cameras, yeah. So this is the
So-
level of the towers.
I've got a crazy idea here.
Sure, go with
Where?
it.
Jump
Okay,
on,
where would?
yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna do a dwarf naked. Oh no.
A naked dwarf
gnome.
jump. Okay.
you're gonna do
yeah,
it.
yeah. Is it? Would I be able to land on any beast
Yeah?
like that would be near Doozer? I was going to be really near Doozer because I'm just
Okay,
in
you
case
want to
I
land
need
on
help.
Doozer's beasts?
Oh, yeah.
Oh no! I want to land near the enemies that Doozer's trying to attack, near that area kind of thing. Is that possible from where I
So
am? or-
land on Doozer's
It's literally dropping down 40 feet.
I'm sure.
Well, I've
attacking,
got alright. So I've got cat fall,
Okay.
which helps me drop down a bit further, doesn't it? Yeah. When I read up cat fall, it's
Yeah.
It depends
Yeah,
on
cat-
the level he has.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
I'm just looking up
So
falling damage, mind you.
yeah. So I'm just. It says if I'm expert in acrobatics, I can treat a fall as 25 feet shorter. So I'll probably still take a little bit of possible little bit of damage, but not too much. Is that right, man?
Give me a sec.
It's more than 25 feet.
It's 40 feet down.
Yeah, so I'll take 25 off that, and that's the full damage I'll probably take. That how it works? That's how I read it.
You take 7 damage and fall prone.
Okay. Can I do it like a kind of this is very DM. I'm up to the DM. I'm trying to aim for a beast, kind of like do a kind of a fall, but also take daggers out and stab it on the way down. Very much like what Doozer did the other week.
You can try.
You try?
An
Yeah.
attack roll.
What would you like me to roll? Attack roll or acrobatics roll?
It would be an attack roll because you're trying to attack. You're not trying to land, but well, you're trying to attack.
Yeah, cool. Gotcha.
You can add your falling damage to the attack damage if you wish to.
Okay.
Or
That's
you take the
a.
same damage.
Okay, so that is 22.
22 is a hit, not a crit.
Yep.
But you're doing an extra 15 damage while you're taking 15 damage.
Yeah.
And then prone by the end of it.
And you'll be prone at the end of it, yes.
Okay, so. Oh, 4. 8 points of piercing dagger damage, which is a magical weapon.
And with the whole extra damage, it kills the beast.
Cool. I'll take that damage and prone. Now, is that a one action thing? Can I have an action to stand up?
That was one action to move and drop,
Yeah.
one action to attack, and that leaves you with one action to stand up.
Yep. That's what I'll do. And I'll just smile at Doozer. Say, hey, look, I can do it too.
As you see that Sparky has landed almost into the vial of Alchemist fire.
Real close.
Almost. Close. But I was very skillful not to land on it. Not.
And Fondra, you saw the dwarf. Apparently
So
the
many
dwarf didn't have
violations.
anything to throw.
No,
So
you,
through
you,
itself.
you see him going, Doozer!
So how much damage did I take total now? Just to make sure I've got it recorded. So,
Cantrips?
What was that, Mark?
how much damage did I take total there?
15.
Sorry? 15, cool. Okay, yep. Gotcha. I'm 40 now.
Actual, like, Pathfinder stuff.
Gotcha.
I was using the website. I don't know how
Thank you.
that website was.
Which one was that then?
I don't know what website I even used. That's the problem. I looked up Pathfinder 2, all that,
Cantrips.
and yeah, I don't know how these work. Like, I know they're spells. I just
Which
don't
one
know
are you
how-
got?
That's the problem. I don't have any that are ranged, so I don't There's none that I can necessarily. Well, protect companion. How about that? What does that one do? It's a cantrip at least.
Just gonna look at the primal base ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. You obviously got stuff from the Advanced Player's Guide.
Is that what I got?
I believe so.
Oh, okay.
Because there are multiple books.
That's the problem I was running into. I'm just like, I don't know what books. I don't know what books I'm getting.
And they will be
So-
revised again. Way.
So yeah, this is what I mean by I need to clean up my character. I don't know what's happening.
Okay, so Protect Companion is not one of the spells in the 2 books.
Okay, so then it doesn't count. That's fine.
No, it's in Secrets of Magic, I think.
Yeah.
Which we haven't actually gone to. I don't think it's going to help you much.
There's cantrips like Acid Splash.
Yeah, I
No, so
don't.
the-
I didn't take that. I took.
That's what the druid can take is the big thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm looking at primals here.
I
Cantrips.
took
So
some other ones that again I don't know how valid they are.
Electric Arc.
I took Gouging Claw, but that's a
Yeah.
rain or that's a engage.
Touch. That's a
Yeah.
touch spell. Yeah.
Okay,
So, how about this? I'm going to hold my staff and wait for something to come up the tower.
Musingly, you could have like Reduced Flame, Ray of Frost, and Acid Splash
I could have those.
as different cantrips. You should like to have those.
I would like Ray of Frost, please. I don't know how it works.
So it's range 120, it's a action cast.
Yeah.
You make your spell attack.
Attack roll. Yep. Okay. So
What's your spell attack?
I got 10. I got so 26.
That would become a critical hit.
Ooh.
So you roll. So with cantrips, they're automatically heightened to your highest level slot, which I
Is a
believe for
3.
you would be 3.
Yeah.
Well, it shouldn't be higher than 3.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
So you get 3d4.
And you add your spell ability modifier too.
And your whatever your spell ability, which is wisdom for you. So you get an extra plus 3.
Okay.
And double it all.
So that is 7 plus 3 is 10, and then double is 20. Cool. So
Okay.
Ray of Frost.
One.
Okay, it basically turns to ice.
Frozen.
So then you have
Okay.
another action to do something.
That would most likely have been one action to move it to. Oh, no,
Yeah,
you
to-
already get that spell. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yes, you do have one action to do something potentially useful.
I don't have anything. I'm going to hold my staff and so knowing that these guys are fine, I'm going to be holding my staff so that if these guys jump,
You're holding your stuff
I'm
because you
holding
can't
my
actually do
staff.
anything with it because you need 2 actions.
yeah,
To
to
actually
do
do
something.
To have
Yeah.
it, yes.
I'm holding
You
it
are at the
nicely.
So
ready.
I'm shaking my staff at them because I can't do much.
Bad aliens.
I look threatening.
Harry!
Harry's up. First action, I'm gonna summon the troops that are in the tower. We have the upper hand. Get 'em! Hopefully they all start flooding out now.
A
and
diplomacy roll.
diplomacy.
Go, parry diplomacy is so great.
I'm actually got good diplomacy. Thank
Uh-huh.
you very much.
Well, we could go something different and do it as charm.
Could the gracious attacked by the rogue help out at all?
Everyone's just gonna run away.
Flip off his shirt.
Everyone's gonna run away in disgust.
Jump them! It's like, no, that's not what I meant.
Would the flying dwarf help out with the roll at all? Just saying that a great heroism kind of thing to save them,
Very few
kind
people
of.
saw that. Only Kendra and Duza.
Yeah.
And
Damn it.
apparently-
Okay.
You
Okay.
didn't
I
see
thought
the
I asked.
Oh, sorry.
I had to ask a
On the
question.
other side of
I
the
didn't.
tower.
You saw the dwarf go over, and that was it.
Oh, that was it, yeah. Cool.
Okay.
Ooh, I'm using a reroll on that.
Yeah, definitely.
What was it? A one.
One, yeah.
Charge the tower.
Pretty much. That's better. 23.
Okay, you feel inspiring,
Good. My next two actions is drawing.
and you get the feeling of we have the upper hand came from the other side as well.
Yeah, but he's talking to all of his friends. Do I think that this here is like a single point line? So they're trying to rush as a single point?
You see that they're rushing. They were rushing on 3 points.
Well, no, as in the ones coming up the head. Do I think that is a single file for them to get to us?
Possibly.
Cool. I'm going to Ray of Frost the front one and freeze him solid, hopefully. And hopefully try and block their way.
Well, it would be great to have had a web spell at that point.
I know!
Really have switched things in the spell.
Mm-hmm. Actually.
Do you have Tangle?
Well,
I have
I
Tanglefoot.
believe web does a large area.
It doesn't. But I have Tanglefoot to keep one of them stuck. But I mean, it's going to be the same thing, basically. Alright, Ray of Frost. Whoop. 19? 19.
19, that is a hit. It is amusing that druids now get fire.
Sweet. That's interesting.
11 damage to the front.
Okay, it hits it and just covers it in ice.
Good.
It's still moving though.
Yeah, hopefully it slips off and falls.
Okay, so I will give it an athletics jump to see how well it goes. Apparently it hits the side of the thing and just
Shatters.
Basically, what is it? Liquid.
Liquid nitrogen?
Yeah, liquid nitrogen.
Yeah.
apparently it thought, I can do this.
I'm amazing.
Whereas the rest of them leap up on top.
1 to parry. I mean, it's the Sandpoint double button. I gotta play catch up.
They have enough movement to get to the top of the tower.
Okay. This is where things are gonna be difficult. Fine.
But hey, I'm sure that's not completely terrifying. There's ones that with Dusa also, half of them climb the tower. So they kept coming up both sides of the tower.
Oh, lovely.
Close enough.
Oh, they breached.
Breached! Alright, so this one's...
And then remaining ones will be attacking Dusa and in the background. There's a red light. Okay.
You were waiting for it to flash.
Right, it's already flashed once behind the screen.
Ah.
And that was on the Sandpoint Devil's Edition.
I was about to say that we're going first, yeah?
Okay, so that is a 15 to hit Dusa.
That definitely misses. That's not a crit miss though, I don't think. Sorry, I'm
And
just
then
checking.
another one is attacking Sparky. Apparently Sparky doesn't have Dusa's luck. Varisia gets a 28 to hit Sparky.
Yeah, DC.
Yeah, just hits. Yeah. Just 6 points above what I usually would expect.
Okay, and it does 10 points of piercing damage on Sparky.
Ow.
Ouch!
Yeah, these things don't hit lightly, even at that size.
That's okay. I'm here to save Dusa.
That's okay, I just have to make notations on your thing now.
You've now been infected again.
No, his character wasn't infected previously.
Oh, okay, well you're now
Well, now
infected.
Nom.
One of us.
Open
One
your
of us.
brain.
Okay, and these ones are going for the Sandpoint devil. Does not hit. Does not hit. Does not hit.
Oh wow, explodes.
Apparently thinks that leaping on the flaming horse was a good thing, so this one just incinerates itself. I'm sure leaping on something flaming is perfectly
It's a good
safe.
idea.
How big
Lessons
is the
for
horse compared to those size?
It is a large-sized horse with
Also it's the
wings,
Okay.
so it's approximately the same size as it is with wings.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yep. I just know, I just thought if it wasn't to scale, how big was it? If that's pretty much to scale, but sans wings.
That's why I thought I'd have a handy nightmare available.
He's cool.
Awesome.
I thought it'd make you feel better. I
Yeah.
didn't get a second one.
No god.
It says, thank you.
Oh, sorry, it's not oh god, it's oh damn.
So,
There you
after that, it's Deuce's turn.
yeah. Alright, I'm gonna Hunter's Mark the next one in line.
You find it's already Hunter's Mark. Apparently, you got a bonus by calling upon the Sandpoint devil.
Whoops.
Ceiling.
Hi, Ceiling. Okay, well, in that case.
The Sandpoint devil was more than happy to help you.
Wow. That's gonna be a crit, probably. Well, that's a 17 and 18. No, sorry. That's a 19 and 18. Plus 15. 34 and a 35? Oh. 33 and a 34.
That was 2 more crits.
2 more crits.
There goes.
He also did throw him off the load.
Bye.
$56.
56, definitely killed.
Wow. Does the Hunter's Mark magically move to the next one in the line, or do I have to Hunter's Mark it?
I believe you have to Hunter's Mark it.
I tried to do exactly not that.
Alright, second action will be Hunter's Marking the next one, and attacking.
If you'd like to look at some of the spells.
Yes.
Oh, no, you just do
Yeah, because
You
the
didn't
first one
change
was
those,
obviously.
yeah, no, you got it
Put the
back.
primer ones in that one. It's a lot easier to use
My
the
brain
base
will
ones.
Oh, that is not good.
Most of the supplemental ones give you
That's minus something.
specific niche stuff.
Yeah.
Rarely general niche stuff.
Minus 8.
You'll find the section on spells has primal listings at the start.
Okay.
Can I have a reroll?
Yes, I'm sure you can. I'm sure we've used up 2 of them so far, so that's the 3rd out of 4.
Yes.
Got 1 white thing left.
It's always funny when it's like, should we use the last one? We don't need a saving throw.
Yeah.
And what's it? It's minus for the second attack again. Is
8.
-5 for the second attack, normally. Unless you're using, unless you've got special bonuses. I believe
I have essentially the same as finesse with.
you've had 2 attacks, so that means that this is your 3rd attack. So you have, I think it's -3, -3.
So minus 6.
So it's -6. Because of your hunter's mark on the first creature.
Okay, so it'll be 18 then.
18.
18 is a hit.
18 is a hit. It's possible, but it was still not if I roll like that.
Yeah.
No,
4, 9 damage.
9 plus 10, so 19.
Okay, it goes down.
He's dead.
Okay.
All the ones over here on the ground.
So that is, so you had this marked up before doing that?
Yes.
And that brings us to the axe beaks.
Do they want to go this way?
Okay, they go running around where Doozer is.
I want to get mauled by axe pigs.
And they're basically on the back end where the people were meant to come out that way, yeah.
So they just want to hang out over here.
They will stop right behind Doozer. Not to give Doozer any real, issues, but hey.
Yeah. You want an axe beak in both
Yeah, I wanted axe beak pets in both games, right?
The Sandpoint devil flies to the top of the tower.
Oh,
terrifying.
That's not spooky at all, is it? And he tells everyone to duck.
Okay, so Sparky. Apparently, you look behind you and there's big birds. Not yellow, but big.
Like, is there anything else within my range at the moment, or was that one that attacked me? Or?
They all went up.
Okay.
The surviving ones went up.
Okay.
So there are some huge birds in your vicinity.
Like, compared to Sparky, how big we're looking, like 3 times Sparky size, or?
Twice Sparky's size, because Sparky is medium. These guys are large.
Medium.
So by being twice your size, that means they're 4 times your body weight.
Do I have a knowledge of these things at all, or do I have to roll out?
Is Sparky a nature lover?
Oh, I feel I'm not against
Roll
nature.
nature as your
Okay.
as an action.
Yep. I'm trained in nature, by the way, so there you go. I am a
So
nature
that
lover.
means you are a nature lover.
And that's a 20.
20, yes, you do recognize axe beaks. They generally
Aggressive?
they can be aggressive. They are quite good at seeing and hearing stuff. They normally attack one target as a group.
Yes, this is literally gonna get mauled by
Axe beaks.
Do I see them looking at me or looking at Doozer?
Hard to tell because they technically don't look at the same thing with their eyes. They could technically be looking at both of you.
no way.
It's always interesting that birds can have their eyes looking at different things.
They haven't attacked us, but they just moved up behind us, is that correct?
That's
Yeah.
correct.
They're guarding the Sandpoint Devil's prey. Maybe
But I wouldn't know that, would I? Yeah.
You could probably take a guess.
Hey, Sparky's also
Yeah.
doing work.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And now no one in the tower is part of his chosen.
But that's funny because I was. Right, start it again. The thing I was gonna do next turn was I have combat climber, so I can also climb the side of the tower. And I was maybe planning on climbing up the side of the tower next turn.
You can still do that. So what's Sparky doing? You see this flaming creature, flaming horse, on the top of the tower, with its wings outspread.
And all the little things that were going to kill us have gone up the tower as well.
Yep.
I'm not threatened by the birds at the moment. I don't think I am, but climbing. How? If I want to climb up, those things will be all up the top of the tower now, aren't
Climbing would be athletics.
Yeah, the ones
Yeah.
closest to you. The other
And there is an overhang above to get up, so unless you have a climbing speed, that is enough to stop most people. Most people can't actually climb along a upside down
I think,
surface.
yeah, it'll take
It's designed to stop people who can't climb naturally to get to the top.
they? Because really, it's like try to chase those things up the tower, or go back through the front door. And I'm thinking going back to the front door might be easier for me right now. So
You
I'm gonna stay in
That's
right.
where you're going to walk around.
Oh, I've got to walk around. Okay. Can I? I don't see any little eyes around in my distance. But
You would
Do I or not?
see them between the tower and the other building on the other side. It's 5, 10, 15, 20. There are
Can I delay my turn to after Doomsday?
You
Is it
can
possible?
delay your turn, which means you act after a turn, but you don't lose anything. It just means you can't interrupt.
No, I was just going to walk. I'd like to see what Doomsday does here.
Okay,
because-
Fondra, you see all these creatures looking down at you as Spiky is delayed.
Yeah. I will.
She should be asleep by now. Not hard.
Everything going okay?
Yeah. Well, no, just one.
Often, no response is a good response.
She was watching movies.
Comments of how soon can you get here, please get here.
Yeah, no, we said if anything happens, just let us know. We'll get going. She watched a movie.
Hey,
She probably had a
you
bath.
should get to the point where you get to leave with the grandparents overnight.
Well, that's the plan. We were. She's staying over there tonight, but we're also heading over there.
Just
The dogs have gave us their home for the first time. Well, from Mochi anyway.
I would want to use.
So you got this really big threat and these little minor threats. Which one do you want to deal with?
really big threat.
This is a gigantic horse.
Yes. With wings and flame coming out of its mouth.
Yeah.
So to give you a picture of what it looks like
That's
up
so
on there.
far
That looks
notes down
cool.
everything. Yeah, I remember what it looks like. Yeah.
And it seems to be leading the axe beaks.
That have just
I
knocked
would
down
have
like
seen.
half the
I would have seen the axe beaks come from this area, so I know that it's on our side. I would
You
try.
don't necessarily think it's
Well,
on your side.
Not necessarily that. More that it wants to kill these other things.
You've heard of the Sandpoint level. It is a menace of the region.
Yeah, it's bad, bad, bad time.
It is an actual devil. Though horse with canine teeth all around it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Not creepy at all. Not at all.
Sure. Not metagame. I want to use. Wait. My last second level spell. Use web. On these guys, because my thought here is what Ponder would do is immobilize everything else for them to then focus.
Can I borrow the web
Yes.
and look at it to make sure we get it right?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, so does a 10-foot area burst where you do it? So 10-foot burst means you pick a spot and it goes 10 feet in all directions from that spot.
I think this, because then I can maybe almost get that one. But he's on fire, and fire would break it.
Fire would break it, but it also would come back 10 feet towards you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go 10 feet down.
It doesn't get me, so it's fine.
Wouldn't you want to do the other side with this?
That's getting all the other people who need.
You could technically do where the others are gathered down like a tower, climbing up, and stop them from being able to
Yeah.
get up further.
Yeah, we would do that. So do this by
To get that one.
get this guy and stop them.
You would basically hit a 10-foot burst from there and hit 10 feet all around it. So it does a 20-foot by 20-foot diameter circle. And you gets a lot more things.
It would get like
Because it's a 3D effect.
yeah. So we get like these 5.
And it means it has something to hang on to as well on all sides. Because if it's on top of the things like, boom, shoot up, and then just fall.
Yeah. Okay, so we would go for that, and that would take all 3 reactions.
And web takes 3 actions to cast.
Okay, and what do I do outside of that?
That is your entire turn guide.
I did it!
Web drop. Drop mic.
Go, let go!
Have a look at the spells while you're doing it.
Thank you.
Okay, so Pondra does the web drop. That brings us to Sparky. You just see the bunch of them down the passageway have been lattered by a web.
Didn't Sparky hold this action until after Drupal?
And that's why I keep asking Sparky if Sparky wants to go. Because Sparky
Nah.
can always go after anyone's turn.
Oh, right, yeah.
In which
No,
case you
I'm
can-
waiting. I'm waiting to do that.
Okay, parry.
Oh, alright. Oh. Parry's there.
You can see the Sandpoint devil looking down at you.
Hi, friend. Parry is going to.
Harry's not going to wet his pants like Goose did.
Pretty much.
Okay, yeah. I'm just making
Because
sure
Parry
that
had no problems with the Sandpoint.
He's fought it once.
Yeah.
When someone dispelled a horse.
I did.
So you spoiled its fun.
Do I think that the big thing is magical? The big alien?
You don't think it's magical.
Okay. That's fine.
You know their aberrations. You know
Yeah.
that they. Because you got a pretty good success when you did it.
Yeah.
You know that their disease takes 1 day from effect to start to show.
Alright, well, I'm going to start taking out hopefully 2 of them at a time now. I'm going to use Electric Arc on these 2. They make reflex saves.
Okay. Apparently they do.
Lovely. So take half.
So when you look at the roll, you go, hey, that's another bad roll. So that was reflex of 24.
Ouch.
Well, I only just.
I think yours was 22 DC.
Then that 20 kind of helped.
Yeah. They take 7 points of electricity damage.
And Perrin might point out that they're immune to, they have immunity to fire and poison.
Yeah, I
Or
remember.
there's damage reduction to
Yeah,
it.
but damage reduction, not immune.
Damage
Yeah.
reduction.
And as a final action, can Barry attempt to push this one off?
Sure, give me an athletics.
He just really
Office wizard known to man.
Number 4, nat 20.
This is going to be very interesting. Yeah. No.
No.
Yeah.
Hurry, cast punch. What do you get?
Parry, in an attempt to push it off, may have stumbled.
Did you push a brick?
Yeah, you punched a brick.
No, I didn't punch it.
What did you get?
I got a nat one.
A natural one?
Yeah. So.
Pull the hamstring.
Yeah. Pulled his bicep. Yeah. Ow.
He extended the wrong way.
Okay. So, that was Parry's turn. Does Sparky doesn't want to jump in at this point.
Nope.
Okay, so Parry does hear in his mind that the rest of them are gonna now charge the tower.
Oh, right.
Yay! Well, I already told everyone to get out and fight. Hopefully everyone gets out and fights.
A bunch of alphys left the door.
These ones will just come through.
Yeah.
Because they can start coming over the top. Whereas the other ones are doing we're just going to ram the thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so that is their turn. Dooza! How does Dooza feel to all this? As you're hearing a shambling of scratching at the side of the tower as the other creatures inside are caught in the webbing.
So what?
The ones at the top should actually get to act. So, I'll do the ones on top. The red snake is going to attack the person closest to it. Okay, so bites that person.
Yay.
Are they dead?
Not dead yet.
We'll find out.
Then the black snake does kill the one. Not all that one. Basically, bites the head off completely. Then the green one closest to Josh bites that person. Oh god. Just checking what their bonuses are. That's a crit hit from the green one. The one straight around. And then the next one just does a bite. Then the beetle does a bite. And then the red dinosaur kills the one directly in front of it.
Yeah.
Then the cat does a critical hit. So I think the two green ones killed one each. The tawny cat kills one.
3 more go.
And I think the silver one will also kill one. Yeah. And they'll have leaped down inside.
Yep.
Yep.
They're down inside now.
Okay, so now it is Dooza's go, having heard the stuff happening above and the spray of blood.
Yeah. So what can I see in front of me?
You can see a bunch of X-Beaks looking at you.
Command him. Do it. Command him to make a wall of things that are charging the tower.
Tell them eat.
To get up.
Up. Eat.
Well, I mean, as I said, I was planning on maybe combat climbing.
Your space.
You can still do that.
I could do that. Did I hear the command of the big ones coming to push the
You
the tower over?
haven't been trying to listen in.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You gotta open your mind to the drugs.
Did I see them coming around though towards the entrance?
You can see these guys jumping on top.
You would have seen the ones jumping on top, you know, they're massing to attack on the other side.
There's
And there's
also-
a web you can see through the passageway.
Yeah, there's a web here. You saw these guys going on top. You would get caught in the web if you went straight through.
The X-Beaks are blocking your path to go around the side.
Yeah.
I was gonna say if I could go around the go around again. But if they're blocking my path that way, is there any? So webs are blocking straight ahead.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The axe beaks are blocking behind.
You can go around that way.
Yeah, it's too far though. So I'm on the side where the black and red snake are, right?
You're right here.
No, but
On
like
the
if
top
I
side, yes.
climb
If you climb, you would get here.
Yeah.
But hey, it would make you closer to see the others.
Yeah.
I climb, leap over one side, and then leap off the other.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the plan, maybe. Alright, I'm going to combat climb up the
So
side
how
of
far
the
can you come back climb?
25.
So one move would get you roughly about here.
Camera down again.
Yeah.
So 2 actions to get to the top.
Yeah, 2 actions to get to the top.
Alright.
So it gets to the top.
To the top. You see a mess.
And then you see the Sandpoint that will
You see
just
horror.
laugh in your direction.
Well, I'm going to lash out at the red snake, but I only, because I haven't hunted mocked, I only get 1 axis, is that right?
That is correct.
19 plus 15, so
Critical hit.
So 5, 10, 20 doubles 40.
It dies. Okay, Sparky. Apparently Dooza went somewhere you couldn't go.
Oh, I can go there. Just not as good as Doomsday, that's all. So, okay.
Are you going to do acrobatics through the active spaces?
Sure. Why not? What could the worst thing that could happen?
Oh, there is a side of the cliff. That's the worst thing that can happen.
Oh, that's good. It's a 19 on the dice, which ends up being a 32.
Okay, so yes, you make it to the entryway. I believe that was 2 actions because of the length.
Yep, so I'm in the entryway. Is any beasts they're near there at all at the moment?
Yes, you can see them around the corner. Would you like to continue on towards the beasts? With your little daggers?
I would like to go into the entryway and tell who was in there. Oh, didn't some beast jump down to the ground floor? Or?
No, some jumped into the tower top.
Okay, I haven't gone down yet. Okay. I'll kind of step back from the entry so I've got a little bit of room and then try to take up a spot ready to attack things. So.
Okay. So now it's the Axe Beast's turn. The Sandpoint Devil puts out a devil's howl. Everyone gets to make a will saving throw.
Way.
Thank God.
Oh, that's not good.
31.
31,
21.
21,
31.
31. And we had that. That's not good from.
Well, the dice had a 4, so it makes it a 17. So.
Okay. Okay, so those of you who didn't make 26 get frightened 2.
Ouch.
Yeah, I've been there before with this one.
Fleeing and frightened. So
we have to keep away from the devil, pretty much. Is that right?
Basically, at frightened 2, you have a -2 on all your checks.
Ouch.
And DCs. So your effects are weaker, your attacks are weaker, and your saving throws are weaker. As are your skills.
Yay.
So frightened is one of the worst conditions in the game.
How many of the other things did right?
Let's see. Everyone on top of the tower is trying to flee the tower.
Good, actually.
But none of the beasties are affected because it's an auditory effect.
Yeah. So there.
And then, after doing so, the Sandpoint devil turns its head and bites the creature next to it and swallows it whole.
No.
Which is interesting, seeing a horse's head here. And then,
Delicious.
Chomp.
So, how come the ones on the top of the tower could hear it, or was it just the vibration of the roar that loud?
the ones on top of the tower, the creatures were not affected whatsoever. They're not affected by auditory effects.
Yeah.
The people inside the tower
Are
were affected. So,
all the people in the tower.
well, all the friendlies
Oh, great.
critically failed.
Yay.
There's a stampede now to leave the tower.
Well, that's good.
So they're trying to push through, and this is overfilled. And they
So everyone in the tower is rushing out towards out. There's probably at least one or two movers.
where would puppies go?
If they're frightened, they would probably run out.
But they would run that way because it's everything's
True.
furthest from the Sandpoint devil.
Yeah. So they're trying to run. They push back. Because all the axe beaks are here.
And the X beaks don't seem to be affected by it.
What a surprise.
So it will then be Fondra's turn as your ears are ringing.
Calm down. I do have a guy right next to me. Inside the tower. I will Ray of Frosted. Yeah.
That'll be it's an attack roll.
21.
That becomes normal.
Okay. So that would be 11 damage.
Okay. It does not go down.
I hit it with my staff.
Give me an attack roll. You get a -5 to that roll because it's your second attack in the round.
Yes. 13.
13. Okay. You do hit it because it's slightly slowed due to the ice.
Yay! Okay. So.
And the screams of the people trampling in various directions has confused them as well. Previously, everyone was standing still. Now all the feet are moving.
The Sandpoint devil is saving everyone. Okay.
Sure, we can go with that. How to steer them out of the tower before you have to jump up the cliff.
Well, hey, you suggested they run out and fight, and now they're definitely running up.
Yes. Yeah, they took one, two suggestions.
So, D9 damage. Yes.
Okay, you take that one out. So most of the little ones have 15 points.
Okay.
Whereas I've been obliterating them.
So for
I have
other people to know, there are 6 of the little ones left plus the Sandpoint devil.
So Perry, one of your arms is not working.
Yeah.
Yes, apparently that punch really threw everything out, and now that arm's just completely useless.
That's okay, I don't need arms to plus.
You're mostly arms.
Yeah.
But still buff.
Yeah, it's
Balance.
Does this mean you wish to punch another one off the top?
I will cast a.
Technically, they'll be doing 3 moves each. So they'll be running into
I'm
the
assuming the
rest
2 that I
That's fine.
shocked before are still up, so I'll shock them again.
Okay. They fail completely and go pop.
Beautiful. Oh. So 2 more out of here. Right. 2. I'm gonna try and push out with my good arm.
I'm sure nothing will go wrong with that. Natural one.
Yeah, maybe roll in the dice thing.
No, better. 24.
Okay, yes, you managed to kick it off, and you hear this, and it doesn't make a sound as it falls. It lands in the web.
I'll land in the web.
Yeah. So he's stuck with those guys.
Somewhere there.
Just putting in the fire. That will work.
Sure.
Yeah.
Wow.
Piles.
And yes, it is.
Everyone's leaving the tower. Mass exodus.
Okay, so these creatures start running that way because
Yeah,
that's where the
yeah. Everyone's gonna die.
Stuck
All the
down here.
vibrations are.
They're stuck here.
Oh no. Of course, outrageous.
Oh, he's dead now. Okay, just three left up here. Everybody from the top of the tower is not at the bottom level, though, as everybody else is outside.
You're all gonna be.
So the only two that didn't get frightened were Fondra and Harry.
You're frightened,
I'm frightened too.
so you could, jump off.
Am I frightened too?
frightened to just gives you penalties.
Yeah.
The others got fleeing because they critically hurt.
Yeah, they crit failed.
Really bad roll. All the evil big bad things are in your chest of snacks. Snacks.
We kind of need those people, but
We
okay.
don't. We'll find a wolf. Right. What?
And so the others will be running for the entire 3 rounds before they stop running.
You're gonna be dead
Full
too.
Well, basically it's like meals on meals.
Yeah.
Well, they've got the numbers.
And
Man, have they not got the size?
you probably said that these ones here would then start following as well.
Following
Because
they follow the vibration.
the mass movement. And these ones start leaving as well once the these ones go back because
They
they're
would go around.
they're heading off that way.
Yeah.
Yay.
Because hey, you basically made this place disappear. These ones will leap off.
Of course.
Oh.
Now you can challenge the Sandpoint double 1-to-1.
I was gonna say, we can take off.
Harry's gonna sit back. Like, now's your time on top of the tower. Do it.
Okay, so that was the creature's turn. Druza. Apparently the only creature up here is you, Fondra, and the Sandpoint Devil.
Okay.
And Parry. Please parry your target. Well, Parry likes to be on top, so you could always, do the whole dominate thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so everything else is run off.
Chasing the people exiting the tower.
I'm frightened.
So you know you're going to have a -2 on all your attacks and actions.
John, do it have chess. Do it.
Does that go to front one at the end of the round as well, or is it just stay front too?
It will be frightened 1 at the end of the round
Yep.
for you,
Yep.
and then frightened 0 at the end of the next round. Though the people who got fleeing aren't able to flee while they have the frightened condition, which is why it's 3 rounds of running.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
Rather specific.
Yeah.
Because they got frightened so badly that they've just like.
Legged it.
He emptied the tower.
Good space.
You didn't need assistance while you were here, did you?
Okay, so in my current mental state, I either have 2 options. I attack the closest perceived enemy, which is the Sandpoint Devil, or I jump back off the tower into the fray.
And Chris fly.
You
And
actually.
then Leroy Jenkins into something again.
You wouldn't. So
I'm there.
you're here.
Yes.
This is web stuck, guys.
Yep.
You would have to jump to the secondary roof.
And most likely go through it because it is
It's
30
very,
feet down.
very fragile, and then you would be here. So you're not in jumping distance necessarily. You're right here.
Fight the Sandpoint Devil. Do it.
We can take off. We can
So it is literally the closest enemy.
Yep.
It's the only one you can reach.
Alright. Hunter's Mark.
Hey, we lose dudes now.
Move it.
We've lost Parry Sanity and we're going to lose dudes entirely.
I presume you have to move up.
You would have to move up to it.
Yep.
So the two of you were standing on the battlements.
Yep.
Horse versus orc.
Yep. I'm so gonna get kicked off in a minute, but that's fine.
He's just gonna go.
Like that. Perfect demonstration. I appreciate it.
Live reenactment of what's exactly about to happen.
You're gonna die.
Can I use the last reroll?
Do it.
What, before the saving throw? Okay.
Yeah. Why not? I'm into the last bit. That's much better.
And yes,
Yeah, probably. So 32.
It's a normal hit.
Yeah.
Just.
A 32 and a 31.
Both normal hits.
Not this. Oh, really? No. Okay.
Jeez.
Baby. Well, not pregnant baby, but.
I got a message over here.
She's not asleep.
Well, you're not there to read a restore.
Exactly, we're not there to help him go to bed.
20.
Okay, 20 points of damage. You have hesitation. Sparky.
This is your 1v1 combat.
You can see everyone has stampeded past you, and then the beasts have taken that as a sign and completely ignored everyone not moving and going for the moving feast.
The dinner bell was wrong.
It's probably about 2 or 3 people inside the tower who haven't run, so you might actually have a couple of survivors.
Okay. Well, I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting to at least have something to hit, but well, everyone, and of course all the rest of my party's upstairs. I assume I can't see anyone downstairs here.
Yeah. So you have. So you're here in this. You could reach this bad guy if you kind of. Well, no, there actually is a line of sight. You could keep the. This is a line there. You could get there. Your call.
How many little guys have we got left at the moment? Are there any fellow gone down the tower yet? Or not?
They're running around the outside of the settlement.
Yeah, you wouldn't see them.
I wonder if she wants.
Well, I saw Doozer climb up, so I want to stick with it. I would have to go up the tower, wouldn't I? So I want to go. I want to stay with my party members, so I want to go up the tower. So
You spend your turn going up and reach the top.
oh,
But that's
Oh,
your
we-
whole turn.
as soon as I see the flying horse, I go, oh, we meet again.
Okay, flying horse's turn.
Kicks Doozer off. Whee!
You feel that hunters like you.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not
This is
surprised.
the 1v1. This is where it all goes
Okay,
down.
so it is going for the double hoof strike.
Yeah.
Tap tap.
First one is a 34.
Ow.
And then hard critical. It was nice to know you.
It
We
was.
all knew this was gonna happen. Yep, there we go.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Off the cliff, down, like not even hitting the water. Lightning? What's lightning?
It actually can do bludgeoning and slashing.
Oh, what's slashing? Oof.
I think you're just dead.
Okay, so it ruptures an abdominal cavity.
Ouch. Ouch.
So it looks like there's going to be a big chunk of damage coming your way.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's your current hit points?
I have 14 total damage, so that's 78 minus 14.
No, 6. No, 64.
Oh no! Like I was just gonna get absolutely decimated right here.
Okay, so its critical hoof does 76 points of damage.
Oh
Yeah.
Yep.
Does that take you down?
That takes me down.
Okay, so that is definitely a dying 2 on.
Does my I get knocked down and come back again? Take
Your orc thing, yeah.
Yeah.
You can try your orc thing, because it did basically have an attack that hit you beforehand, dealing technically.
Yeah, so orc ferocity. If you are reduced to 0 hit points, you avoid being knocked out and remain at 1 hit point, and your wounded condition increases by 1.
So it did 23 damage beforehand. Did that take you down?
No.
Beforehand, no.
Okay.
So the crit definitely took it down.
So you got taken down by that one, and you want to try to do your.
Keep standing.
And what's the rules on that one?
So
If
she stays on
reduced-
1, but she gets to wounded 1.
If reduced to 0 hit points, you avoid being knocked out and remain at 1 hit point, and your wounded condition increases by 1.
Okay, so that puts you at wounded 2, wounded 1
Yeah,
actually.
wounded 1.
Quarter does wounded 1.
Because I haven't gone down today, otherwise that wouldn't take effect, because it's once per long rest, I think.
Okay, so then it has its bite.
Yeah, there it is.
So
No.
minus 6 to that, so it hits armor class 20.
Am I fear?
Oh, you're still frightened.
Am I frightened 1?
Frightened 1.
It's a 21.
Okay,
So
so it grabs your shoulder and gnaws on your shoulder.
No. I am here.
And you hear it say, "Mine." Okay, so Fondra's turn. You see him just give this almighty kick, and a hoof almost goes right through Dooza. But Dooza did, hit it first.
Yeah. Is Dooza still on the tower?
Dooza's on the tower, yes, because Dooza took the -1 to took the armored still on 1 hit point.
So
They're still on the ledge.
I'm still on the parapet.
Which would have been interesting because if that hadn't knocked you over, you would have gone to dying 3 when you hit the ground.
Yep.
I have literally 1 heal left. Like I've kept track of this. I only have 1 left. Let me look at the doors. Is that a touch?
You can make it it depends on how many points actions you use. You can make it an AoE for 3 actions.
Sure.
okay, it might go for a horse kick soon.
Yeah.
And see if it can kick you over the cliff.
Yay!
Do it.
Okay. So if I make it 2 actions, the spell range is 30 feet. If you're killing a living creature, it increases hit points restored by 8.
So that means 8 plus the dice you do.
Okay.
And are you doing it, did you memorize it as a first or
It's
third
the
level spell?
First level.
So that'd be 1d8 plus 8.
Yeah. 12 total.
So Deuce is now on 13 hit points.
That breaks the challenge, though.
So it doesn't want to. It
I
breaks the
can't-
challenge, so hopefully it doesn't want to kill you.
And what do you do with your last action?
I want to run away.
Okay, you go down to the next level.
Oh.
Of course he follows me.
Parry.
I am going to watch what is happening here. Actually, no. I want to yell. Oh, no, everyone's bloody fleeing. No point in me yelling.
Apparently they're doing what you're asking. You can hear the stamping of feet.
Yeah, they're all going to get eaten anyway. They're all fleeing because it's my rule. Parry's just going to watch what is happening in front of him. This fight between Doozer and the horse.
Okay, then the creatures, well actually they should have, people should have run further on, and the creatures run after them.
Off the board.
They basically clear them off the board, as these guys will shamble further off this way.
Have the XPs moved, or have they still just stayed?
Well, they're sort of staying around that point, looking up at Medusa.
Yeah, but well, no.
And back to Medusa.
So if I jump off the parapet, like into the tower,
No damage.
yeah, cool. Can I still reach him for an attack?
Yep.
Okay.
You actually want barriers so you don't get booted off.
Yeah, because.
So as you go to move, you trigger an attack of opportunity, and it horse kicks you.
Okay.
And hits an armor class 37.
That's
Good
great.
crit.
Still going down.
Yeah.
So that is 40 points of damage.
Yeah, you're down.
Yeah.
Okay, so
dying.
I'm going to do an odds or evens. So
Yep.
odds you land inside the tower, even you land outside the tower. So you're wanting odds to land inside?
Yeah.
It's one.
Okay, so you land inside the tower. And you're now on dying 3.
Three? Oh,
Dying
because
So-
three.
Crit, and I was also on movement on.
There's a critical hit gives you +2 to your dying
Yeah.
condition. Okay, so that was Doo's turn. Now, Sparky. You just watched
Um,
Doo's get horse kicks jumping off a ledge. And then bouncing
Well, I
off the
kinda-
ledge and falling
yeah.
inside.
Sorry, man.
Yeah, look at it this way, if Dooza had have rolled 50% chance the other way, Dooza would not have survived the fall.
Okay. How, can I stabilise her at all with my medicine?
You can technically stabilize.
Yep. What do I need to roll with my medicine check?
Do you have a medicine kit on you?
I do. Yep, I have a healer's kit. Yep.
Okay, so you'll be spending an action to pull that out,
Yep.
and then 2 actions to stabilize.
Yes. Do I need to roll at all? or-
Yes, you do. Because there's a chance of failing.
you're making things worse. Scalp to the brain.
Please don't.
Oh. No, you're good, you're good.
Okay.
I got a 30 on the dice.
You got a 30? Okay, so that's
30 total, sorry. Yeah.
So you
That should be good, isn't it?
successfully stabilize. Doomsday now on wounded 2.
You're not going to go away from me yet, I say. Don't want to do that.
This one's going to jump in here in a minute. Beat you crap.
And after I do that, I look at the horse go, leave her alone. In the best kind of angry dwarf act.
Go to the
Look.
hands.
Okay,
Yeah.
it responds, he started it.
No.
I was basically acting in frenzy, so you know.
At which point it takes to leave and starts flying after the others.
Where?
So we end the session with the Sandpoint Devil flying off and you guys go, and you realise there's only a couple of you left in the tower of about 40 odd people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The door's been broken open, the barrels of water are gone.
We need to do this flying the skystone ASAP, or just get off the island.
And you have 6 days before the help comes on the ship.
Yeah, yay.
Yay!
So we need to find everything what you're saying. Yeah. Get some water and then, yeah.
You know there's no
Well,
rivers on
leave-
the island.
No rivers?
No rivers on the island.
Yay!
Did we destroy both barrels or just one barrel? I thought we had 2 barrels.
Both barrels were destroyed. Doomsday destroyed the saltwater barrel, and no one knows who destroyed the.
Oh, we were taking a suspicion of who may have destroyed the second barrel.
We were pretty
So I'll go to end credits, and then we can chat.